but obviously, good morning, everyone. We're a little late because I've not been feeling too well today, as you can hear. I've got a sore throat. Pixie's fault.
Not me, not guilty. Hello.
Hello to Kate and welcome to Pixie.
Hi.
Hello. Good morning.
So a bit of a late start this morning because I did go back to bed after I'd seen Callum off to school because I wasn't feeling too great. So I didn't get up till late. So, as I say, not feeling too great this morning. But as you can see, I'm sat here with a smile on my face.
Sort of.
The same as I said against that in the description, against adversity, I'm here. I'm still smiling.
Yay.
So there's only 2 viewers at the moment.
Apologies if I seem like I'm being rude, but I am sharing at the minute, so I will be there in a minute.
Hi, Sahara.
Yes, hello, Sahara. Hossein, how are you? Welcome to Jeanette's live stream.
And as the title says, I've got Pixie's cold. I'm still smiling.
You stood here. Just about.
I'm still battling. So it's Mr. P's turn to nursemaid me.
Don't do things like that.
It's all right. I'm just getting a cough sweet. Because my voice is going a little hoarse at the moment.
And I can't make her a coffee because I ain't got any milk yet. I've got any part in a bit.
Serious?
Yeah.
Right, Dirty Gertie, come on.
Yeah. Attach a little note to it drawn and fly it into Asda and say, can I have a 6 pints of milk and then come back again?
Attach a little shopping list to the bottom of Dirty Gertie and a little pouch with some money in it.
Please don't forget the change.
Put an auto on it. Hello.
Do you do home delivery?
Yeah.
Then when it's flying out, Asda, make it turn about and broadcast. Don't forget to check out the Pixies channel and don't forget to hit that thumbs up.
Donna. I was in Donna's chat yesterday.
Hey, hello, Donna. Do don. How are you? Welcome.
As his title suggests, I have got Pixie's cold.
She has. Bless
So
her.
if you're blaming anybody, blame Mr. P.
Not me. Oh, that reminds me. I've got to take my wappy pills, but I haven't had no brekkie yet.
I'm surprised I ain't got a phone call saying, "Oh, you missed your appointment at the doctor's this morning," but the doctor yesterday cancelled it. So.
Did they not cancel?
I don't know if I've. What's it to Donna? I'm going to see if I'm supporting you, Donna. I'm going to have a look.
Because I actually had the phone call from the doctor. It was like, she made the appointment for next Thursday. So I'm assuming that she cancelled the appointment that I should have had this morning.
Yeah.
And we're up to the 5 viewers. Boom.
Hey.
Woo. So yes, I half expected getting a text or something saying you missed your appointment at 10:50. But obviously the doctor must have cancelled it while she was on the phone yesterday.
Donna's now got 680.
681, Donna.
Ooh. Hi. I'm now on 933.
Yes, you are. Storming.
No.
Thank you very much.
Pixie is my husband, by the way. It's Donna.
Yeah, I'm attached to Mrs. P.
Marcel, hi, and welcome to the live stream.
Hello, Marcel. How are you?
Yeah, so Pixie is my other half and is over the other side of the room.
Woohoo! There's James.
Yes, we've got old school with a modern twist, which is AKA James.
I'm all right, James. Just recovering from a chest infection, and I think I'll get it with Mrs. P and pass it on.
Yes. We've got a motto in this house: is share and share alike.
Yeah. Free to good home.
So I don't know whether the Eagle will be joining us this morning.
Who knows? He might be out.
It could be.
The weather's a bit pants today. It's not good.
No.
I've got a ginger puddy cat.
Fast asleep.
Lazy mum.
That is Tucker, by the way.
Chuck at the cat. You're just about to see him in background. Look, he's there, look.
Our latest rescue cat, we rescued him just over a year ago.
I can't get rid of him now.
And he sticks to Mr. P like a limpet.
I go to the toilet, he follows me to the toilet. He sits there waiting for me. You coming out yet, Dad? Can't have a moment's peace.
So we've actually got 3 cats, and Tucker and Lucy follow Mr. P.
They fight each other to get on me.
Yeah, and the eldest one, who is Penny, he's mainly my cat. He sort of.
Oh, she's got that Kit Kat mug again.
I know. I like to pretend I've got coffee, you know.
I was going to say, we've actually just finished our coffee.
The last bit of coffee that we did have. Well, we got coffee, we just got no milk.
And you can't have no milk with like no.
You can drink it black, but I can't.
Yeah, but it's got to have sugar in it.
Yeah, I don't like it black or without. Obviously, I use sweeteners, so.
I don't keep on telling her to give me that cup, but she'll not do, Donna.
I think we've got one in cupboard.
I think we have. Somewhere.
Oh, you're talking about my cup? Oh, thank you, don't I? Everybody seems to be loving the mug.
Yep, gotta have a Kit Kat.
No.
Hey, Martel's just supported. It's me, Donna.
Kit Kat, do you find that the 2 bars always change? Like the flavour is different from the 4 bars. The 4 bars are more chocolatey or something. And it's not because you 2 extra bars.
This is what makes me laugh with the chocolate bars. They're swapping and changing it that much. I mean, now they bought like a box thing out, and they call Kit Kat something or other. But there's like,
hey, Big Red Bear.
Hey, Big Red Bear.
On Hardings, I'll send it you via carrier pigeon. Not saying it's going to get there all in one piece.
They've bought like a peanut butter flavour.
Yeah.
And they're like these mini things. I'm not quite sure of the name. I know it's like Kit Kat minis or something.
I know there's Kit Kat chunky, and then there's Kit Kat. It's like a bag. You can like a bag of buttons. You can buy them in, and they're like little. But you know what?
This is like a box, and it's called Kit Kat minis or something. But it's like the original Kit Kat. There's a peanut butter flavour, and then there's another one, but I can't recall it. What it's
Wandering
called.
Naps has just wandered in.
Hiya, Wandering Naps. Good morning from Texas, he says.
Oh, nice and warm in Texas. Not need no jumper on.
And I've got my jumper on today as well. It's quite on the cool side today.
It's a bit cold. Exactly, Sarah. Yes. That's what I was going to say.
James, this is Kate's family vlogs. If you want to print something, this is how I remind it. If you want to put something in the chat, Kate, and we've got Triple G in the house.
Triple G, how are you?
I'm sitting looking there, Pixie, for somebody called Sarah, and I realised you were talking to her.
Don't.
That's really as bad as, seriously, guys, there's somebody lurking. Oh, it's me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so James, the young lady that's on the panel, she's just typed in the chat.
It's Kate's family vlog.
Hi.
So yes,
that's it. I've got to go to the shop. I can't cope with it no longer. She's just had another swig of her coffee.
you're teasing him with your cup of coffee.
So I've got to go to the shop. I'll be back in a bit.
I'll go get you milk out of my fridge. Just send Gertie. It's all good.
Yeah, no worries. Just put some chocolate biscuits on as well.
I had no problem. Do you want some waffles with that?
Make it an egg sandwich will do.
I was going to say, don't get on the subject of waffles, Kate. We had this
Very
conversation
American of me.
tonight.
Waffles. We
And
have
James
them.
says,
And our-
hello, Kate's family. Oh, Mr. P's live stream last night. He's busy singing. Oh, God, there's no wonder we've got rain then, Big Red Bear.
Right, you've been singing in your shower.
He says, I'm busy singing.
Oh, thunderstorms in a minute.
Yeah. Mr. P did a live stream last night, and it was absolutely hilarious.
Brilliant. It was.
Absolutely hilarious. We never we had a brilliant laugh, and that just goes to show the support network that we have got around us. It is absolutely brilliant. And Old School with a Modern Twist is one of our very, very loyal supporters. So I want to thank everybody for their support.
See, whenever you get your first millions and like you're famous, can you buy me a new TV? Because I've got good.
I won't go that far, Kate.
You know, you'd be surprised. When are you doing the donuts again?
I was hoping to do them today, or maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let me say, I'm not not in the mindset or whatever to do them today.
Yeah.
Obviously, because I'm a bit hoarse. Nay. That was a little joke.
I get it. I'm a bit harsh. Nay.
Oh God, the penny's finally dropped.
Seriously, and why do I drink coffee? Because it doesn't really wake me up and help me catch on any quicker. It doesn't.
So Big Red Bear says very naughty last night. It did sort of descend that way last night.
I ended up falling asleep before even the panel expanded. I think it was just used to, and is it Barry or Tony?
Barry.
The voices.
Well, ending up, we had WP, we had Vlog from the Bog, we had his brother on as well. We had Emily come on the panel. Obviously. Can't think. I think there were about 6 ended up altogether.
That is actually brilliant. Well, I went on this morning whenever Emily Bird said that she was on it. So I went on and got to the point where I left off and watched it through. And I'm telling you, I've never laughed so hard in my life. That was hilarious.
And James has put, Mrs. P, do you have a cold? Yes, unfortunately, Mr. P has gave me his cold.
That's sitting up all night. Don't listen to her. Only joking. Only joking.
Well, funny thing is, I think it were about 12:15 by the time we went to bed last night. It might have been later.
You dirty wee stuff outs yous.
It didn't close it down till about 11:30.
Not me.
So it was quite a long one, but yeah, we had a right laugh. So same as I said, it's amazing that YouTube has brought all these great people into our lives, and knowing that both myself and Pixie are supported by a lot of people.
You have a platform of your own.
So, I mean, same as I've said, I'm not bothered about monetization. I'm not bothered about making any money out of YouTube. It's just a personal goal of mine to get to 1K, to say, well, look, I've only been here a year. It's showing that I've made friends in the YouTube community. And the Birmingham meetup says it all, we're getting quite a few. And just my randomness is now my BFF. It was sending me, it was looking on these like underwear sites.
Oh,
We'll just say underwear sites last night. And some of the, honestly, Kate, some of the pictures that he was sending me, you know, what do you think of this, Jeanette? And I couldn't stop laughing.
Kate, are you in the UK? I am old school with a modern twist. I'm actually in the north of Ireland, where Belfast is. He's selling you lingeries and stuff.
Natty, hello. He's one of my
Hello.
supporters. Marcel Harding at Vlog from the Bog. Good morning. I haven't seen him come in. No. But it was in Mr. P's Pixies channel's live stream last night. It is a right laugh.
Vlog from the Bog, is that Barry?
Yes.
That's the one with a good A accent, isn't it?
Oh, it is his name. Hello, Barry.
Love him. I'm actually going to make sure I'm definitely supported to him because I think, I am the Bells hit. I love that guy. He's so fun.
I can see you now, Barry. I think all this laughing last night, as you can hear, I'm losing my voice. So I don't know whether it's
like.
I don't know whether it's because I've got Pixie's cold or I laughed that much last night that I've lost my voice.
It's like people are having a normal conversation and he is able to make it dirty no matter what it is. He's able to, with that voice, he just makes everything seem inappropriate and it's like, it's good.
Also, as I say, it were a lovely panel last night and we're all just sat there having a laugh, which is basically what you want.
Yeah, it was just you three when I fell asleep, just you two and Barry.
In the community, you know, just making that connection with people, not just in the UK, but from all over the world.
Yeah.
And knowing that, you know, we can have a laugh.
Yeah.
And James is from the USA in the state of Ohio.
Ooh.
Oh, God. Vlog from the Bog says, I'm now getting a big head. You are legendary, Mr. Vlog from the Bog.
Yes, he is. He should do like movie voices and stuff. The way he does it is brilliant.
But yeah, and basically towards the end, when Vlog from the Bog's brother came in, all you could hear him saying were Trump, Trump. We got on the subject to Trump and whatever. And he weren't sort of talking on the panel. He was just going, Trump, Trump. Hello, Treacle.
Is Ohio near Utah? Or I know it is Utah.
I'm not too.
See, I'm not too good with the
geography of the United States. I know the different ones, like you've got Tennessee and you've got Oklahoma and things like that, but I don't know the geography of it all and, you know, how close they are together.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I heard Barry turn into a Beretta at night, the fair. I don't know. I can't understand what that says. So I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm not all with it this morning, but hey ho, am I ever with it?
Do you know what's really funny? I still have that tin of mushy bees sitting here.
And if you're wondering why Kate has got a tin of mushy peas vlog from the bog, we got on Kate's coffee morning yesterday. We got on about fish and chips and mushy peas, and somebody says, "What's mushy peas?" So she went and got a tin of mushy peas out the cupboard. So that's the story behind the tin of mushy peas. Hey, Emily.
Emily, hello.
Emily. Coming soon to a cinema near you.
I can picture him doing it in the voice too.
Yeah.
So Emily, I tried to join. Remember when you were in a live yesterday before Pixie went live? I tried to join via the link you posted in comments, but when I tried to, it said that we weren't connected. I don't understand why that would come up because
it's YouTube being a pain in the. Barry's put the just as long as it's not a pie. Oh, did you miss that bit? We got on about cream pies, and we had Juice My Randomness, and he says, "Do you actually know what a cream pie is?" Hi, Daniel. Thanks for joining us. So sort of some of the talk did have innuendos in it, if you know what I mean.
Emily, no, not the pie.
Emily knows what I'm talking about. Some, as I say, it did sort of veer towards a bit of innuendos, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah.
Shite all over again.
Like as I said to Pixie last night, oh, Emily's going to stream again today.
Ooh, Emily. If you're doing panels, we'll join.
You know, it was sort of Pixie went live and it went boom, 20, just like that.
That's because you guys have the support network. And you just don't expect it. Oh, flip me, I just spat everywhere. And you don't expect it until you are actually in a live and you see everybody filtering in. It's like, whoa.
Big Red Bear says, can we leave the pie till later? Well, it is only 11:40 in the morning, so yes. He's gone to the shop, Barry, because we ain't got no milk at the moment, so we need some milk for the coffee. So he's just nipped to the. He was going to send the drone down with a little shopping list and a little purse with some money in, but and the very nice Emily Bird has created jingles for our YouTube channels. Hi, good till life, thank you. No milk. So rather than sort of walk down to the Asda in his dressing gown, he's had a wash, etc., had a shower, and now he's gone down to the Asda because we've run out of milk.
You want to come say hello?
So
No, come over and say hi, yo.
Oh, she's recording the lyrics today as well. Ooh.
Say hello. Say hello. You're not going to say hello?
No. She's really quiet now. She's the centre of attention.
Can you say Jeanette? No way. Okay.
That one's a little bit too difficult for her.
Yes.
What? What did she say?
Yes. Yes, I got it. Can you say Pixie?
Nettie?
You say Nettie? Can you say Nettie?
Same as we said, we very much appreciate it, Emily. You know, we appreciate you doing that for us.
Can you say Emily? No? Can you say...
I used to buy one for the ladies, but since the court case, I have to use the gent.
Ayo, good girl. You're a good girl.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, it is very kind of you, Emily, to do the short jingles. So sure, Eagle VP and myself and Pixie very much appreciate it. As soon as Mr. P comes in, he'll be straight in the kitchen. He'll be straight. Put his on.
And now I'm all out, so I'm waiting on yous.
So if anybody's not supported Emily Bird, and another milestone, she reached 500 in Mr. P's chat last night. So well done, Emily.
I'm actually going to take you up on your offer, Emily, by the way, of doing a music thing. Remember you said that you wanted us to come in and sing? Well, how about Emily and Tone Deaf? Deaf spelt with a TH.
She says you might even get a preview today. Ooh.
Oh, really? Oh.
The jingles, I think. Same as I say, I mean, I'm not greatest of singers, but I'm, you know. James has put, where is your coffee? I'm waiting and Mr. P's had to go to the shop for some milk because we've run out of milk.
Sit down your bum. No, sit down on your bum, please. Okay, then fall out of the pram. That's good too.
Vlog from my bog says, and if you missed it, everyone, breaking news. Emily Bird reached 500.
Woo! 500 supporters. Woo!
Yeah. And she reached in Pixie stream last night. So, yes.
You should change your channel name, Emily, to Emily Bird's Music Ability.
I'm just laughing at what Daniel's put. He's put dog from a blog. And it's blog from the bog. Oh, Nikki says, I'll be on drums. There's the innuendos there again. Hello, I like a preview. I tell you what, I've just come up with a thought. I'm going to do like a Secret Santa at Christmas, and I'm going to buy all the men in this community we've got some of that underwear off that site. Randomness. So it's like potluck, underwear you get. That's a thought, isn't it?
And a bar of shite.
And Daniel says, hashtag I'm a creator. And Punk J. Oh, Lisa Raid.
This is Jeanette. She does cooking and live streams. Woo!
Hearts 4 ranks. Oh, tis Lisa. They've done a raid on me. We've got up to 14 viewers. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. And thank you, tis Lisa. I will creep up on you when you least suspect it. There you go. But I do appreciate it.
What?
And we've got the Line Gamer in as well. So that is tis Lisa. They're all in the same community. So, I don't know whether it's tis Lisa that's doing the raid or whether it's the Lion Gamer, but he did do a raid the other day, so I do very much appreciate it. Yes, I can say now I've been raided. Which is very few people can say that they've been raided on their YouTube journey. Big Red Bear says, I will have to close my eyes for secret gifts. It's just a suggestion at the moment, but it's sort of just popped into my mind that I'll probably go on that site and I shall buy so many pairs and it'll be like a Secret Santa thing, and you know, it's sort of just in the brain stage at the moment.
Got some toast?
Yes, please. Oh, thank you, Lion Gamer. His put Jeanette is awesome. Thank you very much. I'm a little bit hoarse this morning because Pixie has given me his cold. I'm laughing at what vlog from the vlog. So it's the J Nation Lion family working with Tis Lisa. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. And vlog from the bog put at Jeanette Pickering has been raided. Just leave the lemon drizzle cake alone. So if you're wondering, my lemon drizzle cake has become a legend. So
Jeanette, I'm going to just be a second. I'm going to go in and make another cup of coffee. I'm going to make her something for lunch, and I will be back on.
Okay.
Do you mind if I was to swap to the phone to try and do come onto the panel so I can go and have a smoke, and then I'll swap back to the laptop when I'm back at the.
And Barry says, yes, please, Chris, 2 sugars.
I'll send it in post.
And Emily says she'll have toast too. A little horse, isn't that a pony? Yeah. Same as I say, I was undecided as whether I was going to go ahead with the live stream this morning because of my throat and losing my voice. But I thought, hey ho, I've got a cold, I've got a sore throat, but I'm still smiling. So there you go. Now, Bear, calm down. I'm not going to read out the comment because obviously whoever's in the chat can see the comment, but hi, KSA Food and Travel. Welcome to my live stream. So, yeah. And we've all got Mr. P to blame for this sore throat. So, Line Gamer Daniel has supported you. Only trouble is, Barry, the coffee will be cold by the time it gets to you. So you'll have to warm it up again. Right, I've got the cough sweet stuck up in me gum. Yes, you are getting as bad as Barry. Well, this is no word of a lie. I got a cough sweet in my mouth the other day on a live stream, and I swallowed it and it went down wrong hole, and I was nearly choking myself. And that were on a live stream. Ooh, vanilla milk. We see our son likes milkshake, but he will only drink either banana milkshake or strawberry milkshake. Oh, God. I think Big Red Bear and Vlog from the Bog are in competition. So that's all I'm saying. I swallowed the cough sweet, Barry. Do you know? Oh, Fast and Fearless. Hello. Long time no see. Any space? Are you talking in riddles, Big Red Bear? Oh, Emily works at McDonald's. She could get a discount. So does that mean we've got to come all the way over to your over to your McDonald's where you work at, Emily? Shall we do it? Shall we do a personal raid on Emily's McDonald's? And Mr. P says he'll have a large Big Mac meal, please. With what do you have? Fanta? Yeah. Big lot. Mr. P says a large Big Mac meal with Fanta. I'll send the drone over. And he'll send the drone over later. And old school with a modded twist. James, it says, I have to go to work in the garden today, Mrs. P. You take care of that cold. Everyone have a great day. And you too, James. I appreciate you coming in and dropping by and showing your support. Are you back, dear?
I'm back.
Why?
Twice. Who's that there mug over there? Eh?
Well, there's two vacant. One's Mr. P and the other one's Kate.
Yeah, and then there's me here as well. I can't see comments while I'm in here.
Barry's put, can I have a Happy Meal, please, at Emily Bay? Because Emily's just revealed that she works for McDonald's.
Does she?
Yeah, she says that she could get us a discount. So
I'll take a Big Mac.
I'm going to say Mr. P parked in. Mine's a large Big Mac with a Fanta.
I want a Big Mac too, Emily.
So Rog from the Bog wants a Happy Meal. He only wants it for toy, I tell you. Hey, good morning, afternoon, Nick. It's not quite afternoon yet. Still not like. About 7 minutes left, and then it'll be afternoon. Oh, Daniel is one away. One away from what?
Woo!
Busy with the kids. I did a short live stream from the park with the little one, but it worked well for a test stream on my phone. I think I went into that. Hey, Chopper's Rules in as well.
Woo!
Good day, mate. And as you can see Mr. P walking about in the background, doing his nurse duties, because Chopper's Rule, Mr. P, has gave me his cold. Plus we laughed that much last night in Pixies live stream. I've got a sore throat this morning. Ooh. And Emily says, may do a live stream today. What I've got your bell rung, Emily.
I do too.
Does that sound a bit naughty when we've got Emily's bell rung? But
You
yes,
could say ding-a-ling-dong.
or the big red button.
Mm.
But yes, as soon as you go live, we will get a notification that you are going live.
We got that.
And Chopper's Rule says, is he stalking you again? So here you are. I've got, this is a well good, that is cheese on toast with brown sauce.
Nice.
It's not lunch, it's actually breakfast, but hey-ho.
Brunch.
And Blog from the Bog says, ring my bell, ding dong.
Oh, we got something else in. No.
Well, somebody say.
Oh, Chris.
Oh God.
Your excitement there.
She's swapped over from a laptop onto a phone because she's got to get little in some lunch and she wanted a cigarette.
Have a smoke.
Right.
It's brunch. Well, whatever way you call it, Barrett, going down the hatch.
I had to laugh there. He was all, oh, is there someone else in? No.
I might have a cold and a sore throat, but it never affects my appetite for it that well. It does sometimes. So,
Well, I took my camera off because I'm sure they don't want to see me eating.
I see Mr. P in the chat, lol. It was hard to stream and watch the little one. Well, you see, Kate has the same problem. She's a single mum. Fast and Fearless is from Ireland, Kate, and he's a single dad.
Oh, we're on the same boat then.
Yes.
No, because I smoke as well, so I don't like to smoke in any room she has access to, so I have to go out of that room, which then I'm out of the reach of my laptop, which needs to be connected to the hub because it won't connect via Wi-Fi for some odd reason. So.
But yes, Fast and Fearless. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouthful. But Kate is from your neck of the woods. She's in Ireland and she's a single parent, like yourself.
There's a little girl having a whale of a time on them swings. A right laugh she was.
Oh, have you a little girl as well?
Fast and Furious. I might have a little girl somewhere that I don't know about. What are you doing? Come on.
Just call me Stella Black, because Emily Bird put oi, Jeanette Pickering setting Kate up. I'm just putting it out there.
She's always at it.
She's in the same country as Fast and Fearless, and they're both single parents. Just saying.
Fast and Fearless, are you heading to the Birmingham thing? We might as well go together. Travel together.
I don't think the Fast and Fearless knows about it.
Oh, well, right, okay.
Really, because it doesn't get in the live stream very often. It's got 3 girls and 1 boy.
Oh.
Poor lad. Surrounded by 3 women. That's not good.
But Fast and Fearless, we are on about doing a YouTube meetup in Birmingham on July the 21st at the Bullring Centre.
Chris, why are you watching kids on swings all?
So if you want a travel companion and you do want to come to the meet, there is Kate offering to travel with you. Just saying.
He'll go over on his motorbike, he says.
I'm going to say, if we get in the ferry over, Kate can keep you company. Just saying.
Will there be drink involved? More than likely.
Who asked that? Was it the Irish one?
There will be some drones involved as well, because as you know, he's got a drone. He's taken his. Eagle VP's taken his drone. So it's like me talk. We all sort of get to know one another. And then, you know, whatever people decide to do, I mean, we might go off in groups or we don't know.
Is this arranged by all you guys? This isn't actually YouTube doing a meetup with you guys.
We're doing it.
Well done, news. Not me.
It started off as a suggestion.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah. It started off as a suggestion by Random Life Productions. And basically, she sort of put it out there. We should do a UK YouTube meetup. And then sort of the discussion went from there. We've sort of like got to make it central. So let's say if we'd held it in Sheffield, we're local to Sheffield. We sort of wanted to make it in a location that is accessible by anybody, but it's not like say in Sheffield because that's our own town.
Yeah. Is the guy that you're talking about from the north of Ireland or the south?
Fast and Fearless, are you from the south or the north, did you say?
Yeah. There's a group called Northern Irish YouTubers. You should get yourself into that. I'm a co-founder for it, but if you apply to join, I'll accept you. What are you laughing at? I can't see comments.
Vlog from the bog, but oi, leave it. Kate's mine. Don't make me send the boys round.
He's going to send the boys round. He's going to send the boys round.
Oh, flip's sake. I can picture him doing the voice too every time he writes something.
A vlog from the bog is calling Chris is the king of the swingers.
Oh, that's actually good.
He likes a bit of a swing, Barry. You know what I mean?
What time is it? It's even by 1 o'clock and we're coming out with this.
No, it's even 12 o'clock. It's just 1 minute past 12.
Oh, God.
I'm going out of this live stream. It's not good, you know.
Look, your camera in, Tom, you know, it's just your picture.
I know, because I'm taking my happy pills and I've just had my breakfast.
You don't want to be... Basically, what he's saying, he doesn't want it to be construed as something else because he's taking his steroids.
I'm back.
How can the pussy's not behind you anymore?
He hasn't got any comeback or somebody reporting him because he's taking pills.
Taking me drugs.
On screen.
Right, I'm off. Time to go. See you later, big red bear.
Oh, sorry, Emily. I didn't see your comment before. She says, can I join the madness, please?
Yeah, we know that shopper's rule. We don't send the boys around here. We send the Sheilas.
Fast and Fearless. Sorry, Emily. I'm getting a bit distracted. I'm trying to set these two lovebirds up. Sorry, you didn't hear me say that. I am Sal from Offaly, and before anyone says I am an Offaly nice person. Oh, Gordon Benny, another one cracking joke.
Breaking news: new baby is called Lewis Arthur Charles.
Oh my goodness!
There's an Arthur in there somewhere. Oh God!
Yeah. Optimus Prime.
Arthur.
Poor kid named after its granddad.
No wrong with that.
Was he called Arthur?
Lewis Arthur Charles.
Well,
do you know what I seen in the news?
Louis, is it Louis or Louis? Louis. I bet it's Louis because that's a famous king's name.
Yeah, King Louis. Yeah. Do you know what annoyed me this morning? I came on to my TV. Obviously the Hangouts thing was across, but when I click TV, it swaps from YouTube back to my TV. And do you know what they're saying? That Meghan Markle is now the new Diana.
Ooh.
Kate's took that crown.
I don't.
Emily
it's
hasn't
crazy.
got her email on about page.
She hasn't.
No.
Well, Emily, you're gonna have to insert your email into the chat, please.
Oh, okay then. Fast and Fearless, touch of the hand. That's all I've got to say. It says it's going back over to the Tis Lisa stream. Chat to you all again.
Shall we go raid it?
King Louis from the Jungle Book. Well, I think it's a bit more closer to home than that, but you might be right, Harry.
Is Lisa?
Well, I mean, King Louis from Jungle Book, it were a monkey word to stomach. So, yeah, that fits the Charles moniker. Okay.
Let's raid. She's got 3 watches. She will go raid her.
Was that Tis Lisa?
Is Lisa? Yeah, I'm gonna pop.
Can I do that on my phone?
I'm gonna pop a thing in a chat.
Oh.
Everybody go and raid Tis Lisa. We'll pop over and say you come from Jeanette's stream and you're raiding.
I can't even do it with the stream on. I have to wait until I swap back to the sofa over there, and then
You're on your phone though, aren't you already?
yeah, I'm gonna have another wee smoke before I go back in. Do you know I hate doing that? Like, I see us sitting smoking here on normal day basis, I would be fine. I just smoke whenever I want to. But when I'm on live, I'm like, are they like, you had to just go and raise that cup, didn't you, Chris? You just had to do that. You had to show me the latte.
Oh well. Everybody click on the link. Click on the link. Raid. Click on the link. Click on that link I've just put up. Let's go raid there. Got 5 watching. Raiding your back, Lisa. This is a raid.
I'm going to have to dig the back up or drive out the wire programs on it. It's not. I don't if you understand that. Hey, we're raiding her. She has been officially raided by the Jeanette Pickering.
Everybody's raiding. I'm gonna have to dig the backup hard drive out. Thought I had the programs on this PC, but no. All right, no worries, mate.
Have any of you ever heard of the channel LOL's girl? LOL's girl?
Oh, Emily's put her email address in.
Okay.
Hello, Pussycat. What are you doing?
Have you?
Where she sent the email? Oh, get me. Oh, Gordon Bennett.
The LOL's girl.
The LOL's girl.
Yeah.
No.
I've heard of her.
She has some voice, I'm telling you. Whoa, blow you away.
I think I have heard people mention her.
She's brilliant. She does intros, but she sings the intro instead of like. She did one for Rant Jams, like a jazz version of Rant Jams, and I mean, whoa, she blew me away.
I think I saw her singing on one of his things.
She's brilliant.
Wow,
Brilliant talent.
Wow, a revenge raid.
A revenge raid.
She had 3 watches, she's now got 8.
Dr. Phil says, my big hard drive spat the dummy out and I lost 2 terabytes of photos, video. Oh, Gordon Bennett.
Oh, damn.
Who said that?
Chopper's Rules.
Chopper's Rules. Have you got the Google storage facility? Like if you're a YouTuber, you get an extra like storage department within YouTube and Google.
Nick's got a couple of website recommendations for me. Cool.
Ooh. Did you speak to Simon?
Simon?
About the drone?
Equinox.
Yes, and I watched a video, and basically you got to take it apart and switch a wire around.
Oh.
Can you do that?
Well, from the log said he's back from
Basically, I watched a video on how to do it, and basically you take the top bit off and it gets you to the motherboard, and there's like this little black wire, and you got to like turn it, pull it out, and then turn it over, and then I'd clip everything back in again. And it
Right.
should work. Should. Not saying it will,
Just
but
a question. Can Emily Bird email me when she ain't got my email?
Jeanette, you're like
your
me.
email will
losing
be
it.
on your about page.
I don't think it is.
I bet it is.
Well, I ain't had an email. Put it that way.
Let me open a link in a new tab, and I'll find you. I'll see if it is. About. Oh no, your email address isn't on your what's it?
No, I've been and had a look on her about. Well, how did you get it last night then?
It's not my drone, Nick. It's Kate's drone. She's got a parrot beat bop, and it goes to the left or something, and then crashes.
And when you turn it on, it shoots up into the air and then hovers. But when it does that now, well, it used to just hover, but now it like flies to the left before I get a chance to even control it.
Flies to the left.
And she says
Flies
what
to the right.
it was. I've just been and had a look on your about page, and Pixie's just been on your about page, and it doesn't come up. So,
well, she has put her email address in the chat. We're just going to scroll up and find it. Hey, Mr. P, don't look now, but you have a fur baby watching you out of the window. I know. He's got face on now because I'm not paying any attention.
Is that Lucy or is Lucy the black one?
Lucy's the black and white one. She's out.
We've had an invite, Mr. Vlog from the bog.
Oh, vloggy boggy. Oh, no. Emily's putting what's it in again?
Yeah.
Kate's been drinking. Why are you flying it, lol?
When I first turned it on, I put on its indoor like protector, so if it did go against the wall, it would bounce off. And it worked, and it was fine. It got it out to a lake, and I flew it in my first ever drone video of me flying it outside. And in that video, it flies into the tree, and from it, it's never been right. And it was literally a tiny knock.
It's on the table behind you.
You sleeping pussy.
I've sent Emily's. I've sent Emily's invitation. I've sent Mr. Vlog from the bog an invitation.
Barry, do you like cream pie?
Hi.
Woo!
Hey, Shizzy. Hello.
Yeah.
Hola.
Oh no, not the creep pie again. Oh no.
That was funny that last night. That was hilarious.
I never laughed so much.
Never laughed so much in
No,
my
no. Oh my god. I'm just eating rock.
She's got some rock. Where's rock from? Where's mine?
Yeah.
Come on, Barry. I'm surrounded by 3 women here. You got to help me out, mate.
We're not that bad.
Yes,
Hey,
I have sent you an invite.
We've got 2 Katies.
Oh,
Weird. Oh, that's that one. I was like, why am I turned to the right?
So you've got to out the other one. There you go.
But sometimes swear.
Oh, yeah.
Why can't I hear this? Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Didn't hear anybody there.
I'm surrounded by one.
come on, Barry.
You lucky soft, Chris. Well, if you come on, Barry, we can have 3 women in between us. This channel is worth watching. Ooh,
I don't know what makes it more awkward. The fact that he's saying it or the fact that it's right there.
Coincidence.
Oh no, trouble is here.
That link, they couldn't have done that. Like, I had to made him a moderator.
Oh, drone film guy. Ooh.
Hello, Trico.
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
Here he is. He's going to send the boys round, Barry.
Gonna set the boys round, Chris.
You've got to have a coffee, Barry. Have you got your Barry mug?
I haven't actually. No, I've
I got
drunk
milk.
it. Got milk.
I'm cool like that.
I prefer banana. Not banana. I prefer. I'm not going back to the banana route again. I prefer strawberry milkshake.
Milk.
Yeah, Callum prefers either banana or.
Yeah, I'll check that one out later on, Nick.
The Chopper's Rule says my cat Cookie has been given a place on the pet shop wall near my house. I will be doing a drive video with him on Sunday.
Ooh, cool.
Cookies.
So in order to come in this, Barry, you've got to have a coffee or a tea.
I had one. And a coffee.
You drunk it.
I drank it.
I'll drunk mine now.
I just can't be bothered to go out and get
I
another.
went in to Tis Lisa from Belfast.
Yeah,
That's what we rated.
From Ireland.
She's from Belfast.
I put on a raid. Pull over. This is a raid. Now it's.
I'm from the pick.
Somebody called Punk Jay says, "Tis Lisa, it's a revenge raid."
It's in a sub menu.
Did you know there are distance?
Oh, the gimbal controller and the DJ go 4 up. Ooh, no. I'll have a look.
Oh no!
Ooh, I showed them the fire truck and they wanted to come up with it for some photos. Ooh, looking forward to that. I've seen Chopper's Rules, the mini fire truck that he made, and he gets his pets to drive it.
Jeanette likes a fireman.
Do you like you want to slide down the pole, Jeanette?
No, I like those instead, Barry.
Yeah, she likes to play with the hose.
Like you want to help their hose, do you?
Oh, dear.
It's descending into chaos. It's Emily. Into to reoccurring thing.
Emily again. It's Emily again.
Blame it, Emily.
Emily.
What? It's not my fault.
You'll get a sense of humour eventually, Emily.
It's all good.
Barry always brings it down, don't you, Barry?
I'll bring the milkshake. Oh, she has got the milkshake. So she brought the
Milkshake.
milkshake to the yard. See, Emily again.
Yeah.
Emily's the instigator.
No one needs to know about that.
Yeah, keep it quiet.
And
It's good.
Chopper's Rule says no stripper poles in the bedroom, Mr. P.
I better take him down.
No, but we've got all the equipment in the spare bedroom. That's all I'm saying.
We got the old
Everybody
exercise.
dance now.
Boom, 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 boom.
We've even got the backing music from Emily there.
Yeah.
How's my jingle?
Well, I'm gonna see if I can play this now, but I don't know if it will work.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
I'm hoping it will work. And I apologize if I break anyone's eardrums.
I better turn this down then.
Come on, load up. There. I'll go load the fire.
Anyway, Emily, you're a traitor drinking Asda milkshake when you work at McDonald's. You should be drinking McDonald's milkshake.
Nah.
Half the time the machine is broken, so I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll stick to.
I've noticed that. I go in there, it's hot Sunday. Can I have a milkshake? So the machine's broken. What about an ice cream? No, the
Oh, it's
machine's
broken.
broken.
Like, now I apologize if this is gonna blast anyone's ears or if you don't hear it.
Hang on. Right, go.
Chopper's Rule says he's got his volume turned down as well.
I'm turning it up. We waited with bated breath.
It's good. It's quiet.
Can you hear that?
No.
No.
Wait, let me take my headphones. Have a. Can you hear that?
Oh, that sent me dizzy.
Barry and Mr. P were there going like this.
Is that my jingle?
It is, yes.
Oh, sounds good. Have they got it? Is it all done and dusted now then?
It's just like the lyrics, but I can add those like whenever. It's,
That's just a preview.
yeah.
That's a preview.
That's a preview.
Ooh.
Then we've got, if we can. Well, thanks to GarageBand.
And Chopper's Rule says, rock on.
Tommy.
Right.
Don't tell me.
This is Keats, or Eagles, as you all know him as.
Cardboard box.
Big fish cardboard box. And then
Big Red Bear says, turns the volume up.
this is yours, Jeanette. If it will load. Yes, here we go. I think I like this one.
Ooh, I like that.
There you go.
Very nice. Thank you, Emily.
Beavis and Butthead.
I do like them.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yes, very nice.
I mean, like they're only like short, but like jingles are only short.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the jingle. They are.
Hello, the Fly Monkey. How are you?
Hello.
Yeah, I am proud of them.
We've got a mad panel and
Oh, you should be, Emily. Very nice. What was that? I missed it.
Innocent.
Oh, because I said Emily's the instigator of everything bad, and she went.
Yeah.
For my bunghole.
Oh no.
For my bunghole.
Oh
So
dear.
Flying Monkey,
Oh my gosh.
the one there with the top on, with the logo on, is a reprobate. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Bad man.
Oh, can you do Nick one? And he says Jean-Michel Jarre.
I could try.
So there you go, Equinox. You'll do you want? Try.
You can do what you want. You're gonna just try and reword that, but you should know that with Barry being in here.
Yeah. No.
And Big Red Bear says, "Oh no, time to leave."
It's trouble.
Emily Baker, your pleasure, Michael. Equinox 5.
Yeah,
I'll have them like
Jean-Michel Jarre.
finished in like the next couple of weeks. I mean, probably after I've been on holiday now, if that's cool with everyone.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Emily.
Oh, we want it now.
So there you've got another request, Emily.
Oh, maybe if like this like turns out to be a good thing, I can like
It says, Emily Bird, can you play Jean-Michel Jarre Equinox 5? So does he want you to play it?
It says it's not Michael, it's Michelle.
It's for you.
Somebody answer the phone.
It's a good job I'm not monetized for anything in it.
It says Pixie can't talk French. Je m'appelle Christopher Pickering.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Oh,
morning.
Flying Monkey's going to see Noel Gallagher next Tuesday in Birmingham. We're having a meet-up in Birmingham on the 21st of July for all UK YouTubers.
Yeah.
So there you go, Flying Monkey. We're having a meet-up. We're meeting up at the Bullring Centre on the 21st of July. So you're welcome to come along.
We haven't got a time yet.
Oh, and Chopper's watching Star Trek.
Live long and prosper.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
I can ish.
And Equinox double Dutch.
I can do like both hands.
Whoa.
Oh, don't worry, I can speak double Dutch, but I've had too many Fosters.
Je m'appelle Français.
Oh, there you go.
Hello?
I only know one phrase in French.
Frog's legs.
Voulez vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Not right now, Jeanette, if you don't mind.
I do know what it is, if you're wondering.
Oh my gosh.
But that is the only full sentence I know.
Whatever it is, Barry says yes.
I say no.
Just later.
I'll tell you later, Mr. P, what it means.
Jeanette, I can't because your husband's right next to you. Sorry, darling.
Don't worry, I'll get the video cam out. We're fine.
I did actually do French, but I have been to Grenoble in France.
I've been to Paris. And everybody goes, yeah, and it all goes quiet.
And if he goes swimming in the river, does that make you insane?
Can I? Yes, I can remember it, where they went to the language school, Equinox.
Mind your language. No, I can't remember that one.
Yes, it was.
Oh, I remember that program.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Dick. I've got a board pic with you. Sending me a photograph of snakes. I opened it up this morning. Went, oh, about dropped the phone out of my hand.
Because if you were wondering, it's one of his phobias. He doesn't like snakes. So Nick Equinox sent him a picture of him with his snakes.
Well, he just got one wrapped round his arm and round his neck and that. Like, ugh.
If that was a spider, I'd be the same. I hate spiders.
Spiders, you noise.
Very politically incorrect.
Yeah, it was at the time.
Yes, at the time, yes. It was basically an English class, and there was.
Where another Alf gone it, were it?
It were young. I forget the name of the actor that was the teacher, but it were like they were going to a class to learn English.
Hey, could you hear us? Hello. At least it was snakes and not Barry and his cream cakes.
Look, got some snakes.
Get those snakes and ladders away from me.
them kind of snakes is all right, Barry. It's just the real kind.
What about the jelly, wiggly worm, snaky ones?
Yeah, don't like the wiggly
Don't
ones.
call them butterflies in here, thank you, ARS. We call them supporters. Thank you.
The only thing I'm scared of is my wife.
You're in the Jeanette Pickering channel now. We don't.
Oh hell no, Equinox! I'd be like out the door, behind down the street.
Yeah, he was saying on Pixie's chat last night that he had got 14 at one point.
Oh.
Snakes.
Oh yeah, definitely. 40 snakes.
No, thank you.
No, don't do snakes.
Did you have ladders to go with them?
What?
You've got a pair of step ladders if that's any help. And thanks for the thumbs down. I very much appreciated it. It's a view.
You got 18 likes.
Emily,
Yeah.
there's a spider, man.
That doesn't bother me though, because it's.
And Chopper's rules. Only thing he's scared of is his wife.
I'm not scared of my wife.
Much.
Terrible.
So
Kate's quiet.
Hi.
You are muted.
Yeah, I was just listening because my volume in my living room can kind of get to like 90 and then no one hears nothing.
Like,
Pardon? What? What you say? Hey?
Speak up!
Can't hear you.
What? Hey!
they're pulling the legs.
12.
Come on, Barry, send the boys round. It's no good, this Kate's getting loud. Send the boys round, mate. Sort her out.
We've got tarantula. Oh, you used to have tarantulas as well.
Ooh.
Tarantellas.
I used to have Chilean rose and a Mexican red knee tarantula.
no, thank you.
And I bet I didn't even have red.
And Chopper's rule says, I live in Australia, nothing scares me here.
No,
That's true.
Yeah,
You've
but
got to be like
Is it something widow?
Black Widow.
no.
They're really, really dangerous, the black. I don't know. It's one of the most venomous spiders in the whole world, and I think Australia have it. So I won't be visiting Australia anytime soon. Not that I'm scared of spiders.
And it lives in the toilet. It comes and bites your ass.
If I was knowing my luck, I'd be lay there in bed and wake up and have this great spider on my arm or something.
My Mexican red knee was the size of a small plate.
No. No.
That's a small one.
Well, this is no word of a lie. We went to Eastgate Market at Skegness once.
Ooh, that snake. Ooh.
Yeah. So anyway, me and Callum and Pixie were walking through the market, and there was like this box at the side. So me and Callum went over and we were like, "Oh, come and have a look, quick! Come and have a look. What's in this box?" So he comes over, he looks down, and it's a snake. You've never seen him move so fast. He moved after there like something like an aqueduct.
Couldn't see me for dust.
Oh yeah, you're thinking it's the Black Widow. Yeah, I knew it was something widow, but I do know it's one of the most venomous spiders in the whole world.
Well, Chopper's rule says we have animals here that will kill you, and you don't even see them.
Yeah, Skippy.
That's what scares me. Them that you know aren't there, and next minute, boom, you're gone.
Like, oh my gosh.
We've got them. It's called Sheffield Wednesday supporters.
Might be the redback one.
Skippy with a baseball bat.
They are deadly. Well,
Skippy with a baseball bat. With nails on him.
Yeah.
Skippy's gonna get you.
yeah, but I mean, even a kick from a kangaroo can be deadly because they ain't half got a kick in them back legs, I tell you. Funnel webs.
What's that, Skip? You got a baseball bat?
And kangaroos are very territorial. That's the word I'm looking for.
It's them koala bears you got to watch out for.
Yeah.
Their cuteness.
Koala bears can give you
Scariest
VD.
thing in Australia. Yeah, pussycat, really, Choppers.
Koala bears give you VD.
Barry should know
It's
that.
true. It's true. You hold the koala bear too long, it can give you the old Richie disease.
Thanks, Jesus.
I'm leaving. Oh,
Bye, dude.
bye.
Au revoir.
Who's leaving?
French Jesus.
Oh,
Jesus.
I wasn't even looking at the chat there. I was on Facebook reading. Somebody had replied. I'd shared this video and someone replied saying hi, and I was like, hi. I meant come into the stream and say hi, not under my post.
Oh no.
Oh, look
It's
out.
him.
Steve's in the building. Hello, Steve.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he's not, is he?
Steve's in the building.
Reprobating.
Steve is gone.
Well, if you think
No cream pie talk this morning, Steve.
it comes on, will be even Stevens then.
Who removed French Jesus's posts?
Deleted.
You?
Quick
Yeah.
draw, McGraw.
Oh wait, okay. I was like, thought they were put there and then retracted or something. It was like,
No.
Go charge the computer.
Koalas nick your bog rolls.
No!
No, not the turn roll.
Tell you
So
what
they
bears
got
do
to
scare me.
done it and wipe the bums as well.
This is PM me your address and I will send you a koala bear toy.
Ooh.
With a snake attached.
Have you got your email on your about page, Choppers Rules? If so, I'll email you.
I'll have a look.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what bears scare me. Bloody Care Bears.
Oh,
They scare
you
me.
see, this is what I'm talking about. The love. The love.
Well, you can say you don't necessarily have to send it to his email address. You can just send it to his YouTube messaging service.
Yeah, send him a message on. Yeah, I'll just put your channel now, Choppers Rules, and I will send you a private message.
Just don't buy that to Shell. That's their favourite.
Yes, true.
There
Any mix-
you go. He's put his email in the chat.
Oh.
I wouldn't have done that.
Now, what can we send Chopper's rule?
Yeah, right. What can we sign him up for?
Oh, damn,
Oh.
he's retracted his message.
Gonna send him those Viagra tablets.
Have they got any spare?
Oh, he's put it back in again. Quite. Write it down, everyone.
Copy and paste.
Just write spam.
Spam, spam, spam.
Just do what was it? Ram Jam does. Just spam everyone.
Yeah. Let's send him spam email, says Crimson. You two have got some bad minds, you two, between you.
I wouldn't spam anyone.
That will keep you up all night.
Going on nothing, I'm just writing a private message to Chopper's rules.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You'll get your toy bear in about 3 weeks.
You got a passport?
They've probably said a snake wait for me. Have you got it, Mrs. P? I think she has.
Well, I'm sending him a private message.
Private message on YouTube. Just check your YouTube messages in a bit.
Just spammed everyone. It's all gone quiet over there.
It's all quiet over there.
I am here.
There you go. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box.
Just about to send it now, Chopper's rules. I'm sending it via private message. So if you want to check your private message,
Check your private message.
it's there for you.
Check your privates.
Are you spamming me, Mr. Vlog from the bog?
No. I'm just spamming everyone in the chat.
Sending us a channel sticker as well.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Fan mail for Mrs. P.
Eee, I'm getting fan mail. I'm getting fan mail.
What he hasn't told you, he's going to put no stamps in it. You've got to pay for it when you get to this side.
From Australia.
Yeah. Costing about 50 quid.
Yeah.
Right, does Crimson Fantasy?
He's just woken up, hasn't he?
Well, that don't make no difference.
He might be naked, Jeanette.
That still won't make any difference to Mrs. P.
You type it quicker, I'll be quicker.
All the merrier.
Go on, Crimo. Imagine a naked Crimson on the exercise bike. That's what Mrs. P's thinking about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my.
Oh, my.
I've just got to be recognised now, and then I've done the whole shaboodle. I'm getting fan mail.
He's extra naked today.
Oh,
Does that mean he's had a shave?
Depends where, doesn't it?
I bet he shaved his beard off.
Hmm?
I bet he shaved his beard off.
Yeah, I need to do mine as well, actually.
Yeah, I need to have a shave.
I don't like Barry with the fuzz. I'm being honest here, Barry.
Does it tickle you, Jeanette?
I don't do beards and I don't do moustaches either, because Pixie will tell you, when I first met him, he'd got a little bum fluff on his lip, because that can go to begin with.
Get that off right now.
Tickles your fancy.
Yeah, about 16 Australian dollars to send a parcel anywhere in the world. So I put my email address in it as well, Chopper's Rules. So if there's anything that you want sending from the UK or $16 send any parcel.
Oh,
So would it be easy just if you wanted to come over with, going back putting yourself in a parcel and sending you it's cheaper? Right.
He says, love to see Jeanette with a moustache. I shave it, Crimson.
He wants to see you're a Brazilian. That's what he wants to see.
And if you don't believe me, this is what I used to shave it.
It's a vibrator.
One of them line shaver things.
It does a bikini line now.
Oh, there you go. I get a few whiskers every now and then because of my age, you see.
Oh, and the cat.
Yeah.
Nick says he's had his moustache since he was 15. I mean, he's in his late 40s, so no chance of that going.
Well, same as I say, Pixie wanted me, so I says, well, before anything, you shave that off.
Yeah, so Steve, next time if you come over, you've got to shave it all off first, mate, I'm afraid. You're going to be clean shaven.
No, thank you.
Clean shaven. Got a wax leg
So
as
if you
well.
reply to the message, Choppers Rules, if you want us to send you anything over there, just put in the message, you know, what you'd like from the UK.
Yeah, but Mrs. P's paying the postage.
So you put some sunshine in the post as well and send it over, please.
Yeah, send it
Yes,
to warm
please.
weather. It says I don't look right without one.
It's raining.
We see some people do look right with them and some don't. Now, going back to Eagle VP, I think he wouldn't look right without one.
That's how I roll. Welcome.
Hi, that's how I roll.
You're right, Kate.
Yeah.
Miles away.
Hey?
Kate, miles away.
I
You're miles away.
don't think I can stretch to that one. Two blondes and a redhead would be sweet.
I've got them here. Do you want them inflated or deflated?
I was going to say, I think the face would be a bit too much on that one.
Oh my God.
Barry knows because he's got one probably.
One? I've got Punch Repair Kit to go with them.
He's got a box full.
And that's
Over
how I
calls and
roll.
horses.
Have plenty of sunshine and warm weather. I wish we had.
Send it over.
I'm going to say it's gone downhill here a little bit. We've got dullness, rain.
This time last week, how lovely it was this time last week. It was
Yeah, because I
That's
filmed my latest video outside last week.
That's what I said. I says you wouldn't believe, like just a week ago, we were basking in glorious sunshine, etc. And now look at weather. It's damp, it's dull, and it's dismal.
That's the British weather for you.
At least I'm not working. Hey.
I have like sun out there, but there's a grey mist coming over.
That's exactly what it's like here, Kate. It's I'm gonna say it's damp, it's dismal, and it's ugh.
He's had his beard a few years now.
And as I say, Choppers, if I could package the cold weather, I'd send it over to you.
You don't. I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
You know.
Tumbleweed.
Yeah.
Then it goes quiet. Be right back, says Chopper's Rule.
No.
I think we should play.
Are you finished work now then, Emily, till your holidays or?
Yeah, I finished on Tuesday. So I'm like, yes.
Yes.
I was like, see ya. And I walked out.
Hang on. I've got to get me Pokeball out. There's a Pokemon behind you, Emily. I've got to catch it.
I was just going to say, just show Barry your Pokemon. Ooh, gold. That sounds a bit rude.
Charmander.
I'm not the one for Pokemon. Martin's the one for Pokemon.
Did he go to that competition thing?
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't get very far because you got these. He thought, oh yeah, no, it was only like it was the card game thing he was playing.
Yeah.
And he got so far. I think he got back to like top 670 or something like that. But some of the people were literally playing it 24/7 like poker, just going but. And you going, what the?
What is it over already?
Yeah, it was. It was over a 2-day thing. For him, it was over within like 2 hours.
Damn.
But they sort of give him a prize. They gave him a mouse mat.
Oh, come on, mouse mat.
Yeah. So, well, no, it was an exclusive one. You're saying you took part, basically. It was a.
Hey, at least you didn't come last.
No, it's true.
But it's one of them things where you have to pay to enter and etc. So at the end of the day, what he paid to enter it were this mouse mat.
Yeah, that's all he got out of it, a mouse mat.
What were it? 100 quid mouse mat.
Not even that. It's about a $2.99 mouse mat. If you. So no, I took part in this competition at this date, and that was it. So you could only get if you was at this competition, basically.
And lost.
And lost. Yeah. Hello, Tom.
Who is Tom come to play?
No, Tom wants to go for a piss, I think. He's been asleep all morning.
To put it bluntly.
Yeah. What are you doing, Tom? Hang on. Come here, cat. Come on.
Tom is so bombing.
Hello. Yeah, yeah. Nah. No.
Here he is.
Hello.
Where did you get Lucy?
That's what's
God, Lucy has grown a bit.
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Hello, say.
Yeah.
Emily, put your mic on. Turn your mic off. There you
go.
Hello, Cham.
Can you say hello?
Meow.
Tommy.
Or is it woof?
Say hello.
Hello, boys.
Oh, get that microphone away from me.
Microwave. A microwave cat.
No,
Not.
not playing ball.
No, he wants to go out, I think. Yeah, he's not playing today.
Let me go. Let me go.
Let me go.
He's
There's
had his
food.
5 minutes of fame. That is, he's not bothered anymore.
I want me food, he says. Where's me food? What are you doing, Tom? Oh, it reminds me. Pencil sharpener.
I had to think for a minute.
Detail holder.
Sorry about that. That was the mother.
Oh, Chopper's Rule says I'm back. I have to let my cat in the room.
No.
I'll let mine out in a minute.
I was going to say, Vlog from the Bog's cat's the opposite. He wants to go out.
There's pussies everywhere.
There's pussies and it's purring.
I've got a pairing pussy.
Oh, Thomas. No, you don't want to play.
Nope.
He's not having any of it today.
I'm not performing today, he says.
And there's
Mine never performs.
And there's no tucker there in background. Fast asleep.
I push it up.
Go on, dirty Gertie.
Yes, Dirty Gatie's got her own personal bodyguard.
Poking him.
Sharpen your pencils, Chris.
Hang
on, I'll just let him go and let him out. I'll be back in a minute. Be right back.
Okay. And then he were gone.
But I can still hear you.
We shall talk about it while he's gone anyway.
Don't tell him anything.
Yeah, we'll talk about Barry while he's gone.
Barry, put your hands up.
He has got 2 cats. One's called Tom and one called Jerry. Oh, there you go. It's gone quiet again.
Not TV down. Well, wait, guess what's in the bag?
Oh, what's in the bag?
Or like
It's not a
2
cat.
there.
No.
That guess what's in the bag?
My stream.
The cake was playing yesterday.
Oh, it's so fun.
Mhm.
You and your psychic ability, Emily?
Hell yeah. No. I was like, oh.
Like, right, me and
I'm going to have a look out for something similar to that, Kate, and do it one of these coffee mornings.
They're gonna
Or
do
change
it.
it up
You don't even have to have a card. Like, write down who you're thinking of yourself, and then try and think of things that will connect us to who you're thinking about. Anyone can play it.
Well, that's it. Same as I say. I mean, I'm not very good at sort of coming up with any, you know, trivia or pub trivia or whatever. So I find it'd probably be easier for me to look for a game, you know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I would fancy doing. You know, this game, it's a bit like, it's like a guess the logo.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be good.
You know, so it's something we can sort of, I'll have to have a look. It's a case of watching this space, and I just put the thing up to the camera and say, you know, guess the logo. So, see, you know, that'd be a good idea, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's not trivia, it's not general knowledge, it's just basically, you know, guess the logo. So that could be a good idea for the future coffee morning.
I'm sure that you can get like apps and stuff like do it like on the phone.
I bet you could probably download one on your on your phone. Probably an app, you know, guess the logo. Yeah, it's just an idea.
I've actually found one.
What's that?
Another one I've just thought of. It's like guess the intro. I like films or programs or that would be another one. I'll have to do a little bit of research on that one. Two ideas, you know, guess the logo or guess the intro.
These are like really easy.
Hey, we've got Richard Darwin Droney.
Darwin Drizzle Droning is in the house.
But yeah, that is two good ideas. Guess the intro or guess the logo.
Do you want to play Guess the Logo now?
You can do.
Found something.
Yeah. You got your trigger ready, Darwin?
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
These are like really easy, but I'm gonna like try and pick.
Is this logos?
Logos, yeah.
It's triple D.
But then, like, I have to put the answer in to move on to the next one. Oh wait, we don't need this.
Nike.
Yeah. Right.
That one's an easy one.
I know that one. I'm going to put that one in because that one's easy.
Kate's muted, so. Oh, she's on the phone. Can't see that one, Emily. Nintendo.
Yeah.
Facebook.
10.
Chanel.
Jeanette's on fire.
You porn. Coca-Cola.
Yep.
I didn't even see that one.
Just for the C. I knew that. I got me tea as well while I was up.
He's got his Barry mug. Jack, my wife's cat is hogging my pillow.
Long as it's only hogging your pillow. That is Hasbro.
Yep.
I'm not getting any here. Well, I got Nike up to yet and Coca-Cola. And then somebody else said them before me.
Twitter.
Yep.
Go on.
But obviously they get harder as we go.
That's what she said.
Yeah, well.
That's EA. That's EA
Sport.
Gaming.
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Oh, it's hard for a bit. Ooh. Yeah, I know what it is.
Toyota.
Yeah, you know that one, Bazza.
That's Spotify.
Spotify, yeah.
Yep.
I've got too
I
much
should
time
know
on my
this
hands.
one.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
I love
McDonald's.
it.
McDonald's. Because of fried chicken and a Pizza Hut.
McDonald's.
I hated that song. Why am I singing it? Maybe because I'm hungry.
You know where Barry's going when this.
The nearest one to me is a drive away, and I can't be asked.
That's milkshake.
Milkshake brings the boys to the yard.
That's Toyota.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for this goddamn advert to move its butt out of the way.
Have you seen my pencil sharpener? My
No.
pencil sharpener.
Oh my God.
It is a pencil sharpener.
Last night.
And watch what happens when you do this. You ready? Hang on, let's get this right. Ready? Hang on, if it works.
Oh God, what the hell?
The sharpener that goes meow.
Heineken.
Yep, see?
Tell what Barry drinks, can't you?
No, I don't drink Heineken. Mine's JD.
Jack
Like
Daniel.
the cool kids.
Like the cool kids, yeah. Emily's going. No, not Emily. Sorry, Kate's going to sleep there.
No, she's.
That is Motorola.
Motorola.
What do we win anyway? Do we win a prize for this?
No.
Oh, I ain't playing no
No,
more.
it's just guessing.
I ain't playing no more.
You win a cream pie.
Pepsi,
See?
which goes in the Jack Daniels or cola.
And then out the other end.
Mm-hmm. That is Sega.
You're on fire, man.
Played too much games in my youth.
What do you mean? In your youth?
I don't do any more.
I bet you do.
I don't actually. I do YouTube instead. I don't got time. That is Samson.
I was going to say, Samsung, you took the right words out of words right out of my mouth.
Could even saying it. That
People.
Oral
is-
B.
Yeah, Jeanette.
what was it? What was that one? I didn't hear it.
Oral B.
I want A. Why you know that one, Chetnet? Oral B.
He's a bad man.
That's
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
I got one.
Woo.
Only one.
PlayStation.
I've got
The
two.
only one. What's that?
Stevie's still here. Has he gone? That. Oh,
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
no,
Yeah.
MSN.
Yeah,
MSN.
Emerson. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Grotbacks has come to life.
Oh no. Oh. Damn advert.
Sorry, I was distracted for a second.
So was I.
I'm having an advert.
We're doing logos.
And do you know why Frankenstein monster has no kids? Because his nuts are on his neck.
Oh.
Oh, look.
What you do behind closed doors is your business, says Chopper's Rules.
He says I close my doors. I pay people. I sell tickets to watch. What was that one? Red
Yeah,
Bull.
Red Bull.
And it's light. It doesn't give you wings. I've tried.
Yes, it's false advertising.
That is the Red Bull racing team logo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Firefox or yeah.
Fireworks.
That's a good film. That was by Clint Eastwood. Firefox.
Yes, it was.
Quite enjoyed it.
Well, that one's a hard one.
That is. I know it's a computer one. I can't bloody think what it's called. No, it's gone.
Anyone in
No,
the
you've
chat
got
know?
us stumped on that one, Emily.
Who's that?
Is it
What?
AOL?
AOL!
Yeah.
Hey.
I love how I look up and get the one nobody got.
No, yeah, we're all stumped on that one, Emily, apart from Kate. Kentucky Fried
Hey,
Chicken.
Jesse,
My favourite.
have they got any chicken left?
Yeah, gravy.
I'm skipping that one because I don't know that one myself.
I might. I'm a joking. That is Nespresso coffee. That's the
Yeah, Nespresso.
coffees.
Oh.
Mm.
Come on, missus.
Yes.
And
Oh,
Nick
yeah.
can't see anything, so you're going to have to put it close to the camera.
Okay, yep.
Well, puss, you're all wet. I've got a wet pussy.
Hey!
Come on, you.
Advert break.
Is it purring?
She's pairing.
Is it a purring wet pussy, Chris?
Pairy, wet pussy.
Mr.
Mr. P, I think your cat is out to behind you.
He's away with the fairies, is Tucker.
What are you doing?
Hello.
Oh.
Meow.
Meow.
Well, you can't hear her purring. She purrs ever so loud.
I just heard it when she went past the mic.
You're all wet.
She does that as well when she's eating the trees.
Yeah.
Cannot says, is it dripping or just moist?
It's a bit of both.
And he's rubbing it, it's making it even more moister.
And he's just playing with his pussy, aren't you, Barry?
Yeah. No, they've both gone out now.
Oh.
And what about the one in your hand?
So we meet again, Mr. Bond.
And that one goes meow.
Sure, that's not Tom.
Everyone ready for the next round?
Hello, Todd Driven. How are you?
Are we leaving the room? Are we leaving now? Leave them two alone, Jeanette and Fawn alone now.
He'll be getting a complex in a bit.
That's Bick.
Yep.
I know that.
We're playing Guess the Logo, Thorn, but
And I've got a wet pussy.
What does the fox say? Ding 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 ding.
Yep.
I hate that song. It was so catchy.
What are you doing, my little whoopie?
She's happy to see you, Chris.
I know.
Or she's after food, like most cats.
And other one's waking up now, so he'll come over because he's jealous.
Yeah, I've got two like that.
no, Ferrari.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've got a Ferrari. Yeah, right.
We've got a Porsche.
Yeah,
I have a Lamborghini.
I have a
I'm
bus.
so rich.
That's all right because I've got a Mini Cooper.
I've got a bus.
and we've got a Rolls Royce as well.
That's Starbucks.
I was just about to say that, Barry, but you beat me to it.
Should tell us anything.
Yeah, believe that you believe anything, won't you? That's what I do when I watch University Challenge. Oh, I was just about to say that.
Or when they're asleep and telly's on, you turn it over. I was watching that.
Yeah.
Exactly, Sarah. Yes, well said.
Well said.
She's doing it, making out that Kate's got a car, you see.
Sarah.
I think that's how mine starts in the morning.
No, that's how I just start in the morning.
Or is that how you sit on the toilet in the morning going,
Plop.
And Coppersville's got a ute.
You got a ute? That's
Ooh.
nice.
Oh, he's got 2 feet, Nick has.
I've got 2 feet.
Yeah, we call him Shanks's pony.
I've got 2 feet. Well, that's what I tell her anyway.
That's what she said.
What she said.
You're settling down now, what?
Pizza Hut!
Woo!
Kentucky Fried
Barry's
Chicken.
on fire this morning.
I know the food ones. Food, alcohol, and things like that. I'll do them ones, no problem, I think.
You're causing havoc, missus. It's just like a woman.
Never get carnival cats, do they?
Luce is the diva of the family. She needs all the attention.
She does.
I could be sitting on my laptop like this, or some Tom's literally just plonk himself right there. Goes, I'm doing something, Tom.
Oh, yeah, when Tucker comes over, he just walks all over the keyboard. It's like, what are you typing in there?
Good job, don't spend cents. All you get is hello, dear, and all these different gobbledygook letters up here.
Now everyone should get this one. This one is pretty neat.
What?
What?
You porn. YouTube.
Yeah,
show.
YouTube.
You porn. You porn. Red porn.
Topper's rule point that says, Cookie is coming to see me.
Ooh. MTV.
Yep.
You can see that. I got head butted.
MTV.
What are you doing, Pusscat?
eBay.
Yep.
Little E, big B, A.
Pringles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Food one, Barry.
I was watching something on the telly. Sorry, I was miles away then. Sorry.
Taking your eye off the ball.
Yeah,
The Cookie's just
Gotta
pooped
be on
in his
top of
little
it.
tray, and boy, does it stink. Dropping litter bombs.
That's Amazon.
Yep.
And why has it got Amazon? Amazon has got the arrow and the smiley face on it. Why has it does that?
A to Z.
A to Z with a happy the smiley face because it's supposed to be happy customer services.
And there's been an announcement that this Amazon Prime that they're doing. Bumping the prices right up.
Have you heard the latest one about the delivery?
What?
I think they can now go and deliver it to the boot of your car if you own a Volvo and there's something else. But literally do the blooper and opens the boot for you. And it
Okay.
passes the boot for you.
So what's from Nickenham? What's it from?
Exactly.
From Nickenham.
Now my argument is, if your car is in the drive, what's wrong with walking out that little bit further to the door, just knocking on the door? But it's for those deliveries that turn up like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, so they're waking you up. You do 24-hour delivery. They just put it in your boot of your car.
You can't get nicks.
Exactly. My point exactly, Chris.
So delivery driver rings one of his mates up and says, "Oh, I'm just going to parcel it back to a car." While do you want to climb through and nick off with it?
Take the change out, nick the sweets. Oh, breaking news! Breaking news! I've got some breaking news for you guys. Just came. I was watching the news. It's breaking news apparently.
Oh.
ABBA are going to record new material for the first time in 35 years.
Oh. Hello, Jelly Duck. How are you?
Breaking news on BBC News. It's breaking news.
Hey, Jelly Duck.
Jelly Duck.
I'll be right back, guys. I need to get another drink.
Have a
She's drunk
milkshake.
on the milkshake now. She needs to replenish.
What
So
you
I'll
doing?
be right back.
You get your tangled up. Jelly Duck has got another supporter.
So they were going to new stuff. Was apparently obviously they're making a new film, aren't they? The Mamma Mia 2.
Oh,
Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia.
What Mamma Mia worked first one?
Well, the second one is basically it's one of those confusing ones. If you remember Mamma Mia, where the young girl, she's now on her own on the island. She's pregnant. The bloke's left, and she doesn't know how she's going to bring up this kid by herself. So Julie Walters and the other girl character come over and sort of describe how her mum brought her up through did it all by herself. And there's supposed to be some new music from ABBA in that as well. So I'm like,
Ooh.
really? I don't know.
We used to call it Knockout Ginger. Now they call it Amazon. Yeah.
Knockdown Ginger. I remember Knockdown Ginger.
You see, the thing is with Amazon, talking about going back to Amazon, they've reeled that many folks in to like subscribe to it. Now the price is way up.
It's like, who's it? The other half, she bought something from Amazon, and when she went to look at her bank account, like a month later, there was something that they were taking something else out for Amazon Prime. And they said, "Why didn't order that?" "Oh no, we automatically do it for you." I said, "What, didn't ask for it? Why are you bloody? I want my money back."
Well, you see, the thing is, I a lot of my bakery stuff I order off at Amazon, but I don't go anywhere near the Amazon Prime thing, so I'm all right. But we had a friend that, you know, like I put your card details in and everything. You were getting stuff on a thing that somebody else had ordered, so obviously, so one way or another, somebody had hacked into a thing, took a card details and thought, "Oh, hey, I'm away here," right? You know,
exactly. As we'll say,
you know, and they were taking money, and it just weren't one thing. It were quite a few things.
Yeah, and before you know it, the bank account's empty. This is ordered. No, what's ordered. And whoever orders it, thinking, "Hang on, this is not right. Her address was this. Why would we send it to another address?"
Yeah,
that doesn't sort of, you know.
Well, you see, the thing is as well. I mean, a few Christmases ago, well, it's about 3 or 4 now. Pixie ordered some earrings for me. This is going back to Argos.
Oh, we could say for himself then.
No, not me.
Anyway, he ordered these earrings. He ordered some other things. Well, these other things came, but no earrings. So anyway, I rings Argos up. No, Pixie rung Argos up. And, I've had everything else except for these earrings. Well, they've been delivered. I says, well, we got such and such, but no earrings. We'll investigate. So basically, and now this happened, I don't know, because we sort of just didn't order the earrings, we ordered other things. They'd actually posted them through the door, not from the door, or no, I tell a lie. Because they were gold earrings, somebody had signed for them, and they'd sent them. They'd gone to the wrong address. Yet we got all the other things. And why they'd gone to another address? The person had signed for them
denied all knowledge.
So I don't know, because same as I say, we just didn't order the earrings. We ordered several other things and got
exactly
the earrings.
That makes sense, does it?
Jelly Duck says, I like the daily life on live stream. That's brilliant.
So how that can happen, I do not know. But anyway, ending up, they sent them out again, and it did get them the second time. But it bemuses me how they can sort of, well, we ordered several items. Everything else, these earrings had been delivered, but the earrings gone somewhere else, and the person that had got them had signed for them.
No, it don't make sense, does it? It's like, well, we're lucky. So I'm lucky. I get on with all my neighbours here. So if a parcel we could deliver, we know we can give it to one of the others and trust them.
Oh yeah, same Barry. I mean, we can, anybody in this row. If we're not going to be in, and we know there's going to be something arrive. Well, I'm expecting a parcel today, and I do the same for them. If they're expecting a parcel, they come knocking on my door and say, "Oh, we've got a parcel with such and such a number. Can you accept it?" I'll say, "Yeah, I don't mind doing it."
Exactly.
But as soon as I say, how can they get it so wrong to send everything else but these earrings to our address when it was a bulk order?
Yeah.
And how could the other person that actually got the earrings sign for it when it clearly had got Pixie's name on it and our address?
I know, that makes sense. Hang on, we're doing what Katie does. Katie's on the phone. Yeah. Yeah, but I know, but we had a problem. What was it? It wasn't Amazon, it was another one. Yodel. Ordered some flowers for the other half, because one Valentine's or birthday, I can't remember. And they went to her house, and when she got them, because it was another one you get in the bar, it's got all the water already in it. They were literally, and there was a car was in it. Everything was soaking wet. The box was being ruined and stuff like that. What they literally done, literally just threw it onto the van. So everything was ruined. So I thought, look, this isn't good enough. He said, oh yeah, we've had a few complaints about this company. I said, well, why the fucking hell are you using them then? You know,
Well, this is the thing. I mean, it's sort of been bantered about in the news. They've been filmed just like throwing things over people's edges.
yeah.
Oh, Chopper's rule, be careful with that wish.com because I've had some right rubbish off of there.
Yeah.
Saying it's what it ain't.
But so there was I don't know if you saw it, was in the paper about one of these, like you say, they deliver the thing. Oh, we threw it on the roof. Did you see that one? They
How
literally
can
threw
you
it
throw it on the roof?
they threw it on top of the roof of someone's house. Or they throw it in
I
the
seen a video on that that's going about with this delivery driver. He's got this box and he kicks it. It goes straight on top of the porch roof.
Yeah. This one
And
was
then
actually
walks off.
on the roof of it. I was like, how the heck are you gonna? He said, like, I know, like your parcel was on the roof, and you see the parcel on the roof. Somehow they must have kicked it on there or put it up there in the gut, and it was in the gutter on the top of the roof. You think, how the heck are you going to get that down now?
Well, you see, the thing is, same as I say, that Yodel is the subcontract a lot of their things out. We used to know somebody when we lived in Norfolk, and he was actually a subcontracted driver to Yodel.
Mm.
Yodeling. Oh.
And basically, he got paid for the deliveries, etc., what he made.
Yeah.
So obviously, you imagine, but he had got a van, but I mean, some of them had just got cars and they're ramming these things in back of the cars.
Yeah.
The capacity, and they're under obligation to deliver as many parcels, etc., what they can.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cheap labour now, isn't it? That's all it is.
Oh yeah, I know that. And I work in McDonald's.
Yeah, you should know that. Yeah.
and Nick says, with the wish list, do you have to pay for it or do they send it free? How does it work? But it's a load of crap, basically, Nick.
Mm.
His wishes are horrible.
Pixie ordered one of these little handheld drone things.
Yeah, it said it was a handheld drone, right? You got a picture of the drone. It's in the description. It says, yeah, you get your drone, you get your power lead, you get a instruction manual, but you got to control it from your phone. I thought, yeah, that's cool. Bargain price is $2 for drone and £1 and $1 for delivery. And all I got were 4 prop guards for a drone that I ain't got.
Yeah, that is the absolute truth, Barry.
Yeah.
You've got the prop guards, nothing else.
I know it's the Amazon wish, the wish, but a friend of mine, he saw this because he likes rugby. He supports Harlequins, the rugby team.
Yeah.
And he saw this. It was like last season's shirt, and it was like a couple of quid, and it said Harlequins rugby top season 1, large, and it's got a potato measure of them holding it. It was like because he's a big guy. It was a 46-inch chest, so he thought that'll do me. So he ordered it, and when he ordered it and got it, when he got there, he opened it up. He thought, "What the fuck?" It was actually large boys. And because that's what it was labeled. That's what it was labeled as. It was labeled as large boys. But it wasn't on the description. So he contacted eBay and said, "Look," he said, "because he said it's 46 and he just said large. He didn't say large boys. There's nothing they could do about it." So he's like,
"It is very." I mean, let's say because Pixie ordered a tablet.
Viagra tablet.
Tell them the story of the tablet.
How did you guess, Barry? The blue pill.
No, like media pad type tablet. He's busy
stroking his pussy again. Yeah. He's miles away.
Well, anyway, he ordered it, and it was supposed to be a 10-inch size tablet.
Mm.
And when it came, it was just one of these
writing tablet.
A writing tablet.
Said it was 4G and lot. I thought,
that's all it was. Just a writing tablet, no batteries, no mains lead, nothing. Just one of these, and you got this pen thing with it.
Yeah.
Basically, only good enough like to write a shopping list down on.
So he ordered something. He says it was 10 inches. It came and it went a bit smaller.
But yeah, it's a rip-off.
It got to 10-inch and then it was 5-inch.
This is advertising that, you know, it's like 80%, 90% discount. Yeah, because it's a load of shite.
Mm. Yep, I know.
It was pants.
What's it,
Went it,
hello?
Lucy?
What's going
What?
on? What's Katie up to?
Eating twice again. She's gone back on the phone.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Come
no.
on, come on.
She's gone out for a fag, isn't she?
No.
She's gone outside for a
I
fag
think
again.
taking care of some personal business.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, because she just messaged me and said she was taking care of some personal business.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What?
What? Yeah. What? Hey. Who? What? Hey. Huh?
What? No, yesterday. Today.
Today.
Next week.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
I won't be.
To where, Emily, they're quite the jokers and they take the Michael.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
Because
Yeah.
Barry farted and followed through.
Again.
It was wet and dribbly.
Go on, Emily. What was you going to say?
What? I'm thinking of like a little game we could play or something. I don't know.
Oh, you saucy minx, Emily.
Kiss chase.
We play hide and seek.
We play kiss chase.
Hey, up, Barry's rubbing his hands together.
We play kiss chase.
I would play doctors and nurses.
Hide the sausage.
Whatever it is.
Chipolata.
My car in your garage.
Like I don't know, like maybe truth or dare, maybe something like that.
Oh, just my randomness come up with that one as well.
Spin the bottle.
Yeah, well, my luck will land me on every time.
It's like, woo.
And it's all gone quiet.
Who wants to start then?
Not me.
Not me.
I'll go. Someone could ask. Yeah.
Twice a night. I'm on my birthday, maybe 3 times a night. Who says that? I'll leave it to your imagination what I'm talking about. Look, on Instagram. It's Hayley Louise.
Ooh.
Yeah. There you go.
Go on then, Emily.
So yeah, someone can ask me anything. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were doing the asking.
Oh, I'll do it. Okay, I'll be like yeah. Okay. Who wants to go first then? Or should we just say it's for?
Well, do Barry first because he'll start.
Hey!
Barry's going to get doomed first.
Truth or dare?
Whatever. Here's the truth then.
Like, what made you want to start YouTube?
Money. I saw Martin do my brother do it, and I thought I like that. I'll give it a go. That's why I did it.
Oh, there you go.
That's a good one. I'll ask the same question to everyone as well, and everyone in chat.
We know Jeanette. We know why Jeanette started. We blame Gail for that one.
And the fact that, you know, what we went through at the same time. Barry, my mum passed away, and I was feeling depressed. I was feeling down. And so, as I say, Pixies had his channel for quite a while, and I happened to get up and walk to the door to let the cats in, and Random Life Productions was in at the time. And she says, hello. And I said, hello. So she says, well, why don't you start a channel? So that's what I did.
I just started it because I wanted to.
Short and sweet of it is.
I think like I started mine because like I saw my best friend doing it, you know, Steph. Like you've probably saw in a couple of my videos. And she was like, why don't you start like making videos and stuff? So I did, and then
And Equinox says to expand his business.
That's
to expand something else.
Chris, it's not the watershed yet. We've got to behave ourselves, mate.
I'm not inviting these two up anymore. Because they right pair together.
Terrible.
It's Barry has a bad influence on me.
Don't blame me.
I were a good clean boy before I met you, and now
Yeah, right. Can you see those pigs flying?
Go Wendy's.
Go on then, ask us another one, Emily.
Truth or dare, anyone?
Better stick to truth.
Yeah, because I can't be bothered to move.
Yeah, it's like we'll just say like getting to know like each other. How about that? Then?
Yeah.
What is the one video you would all like to make one day?
Porn.
Damn, beat me to
You
it.
know what? I've got to come along sooner or later.
I started my channel when my mum was alive, so she could see the kids grow up and make me see me making stuff. Cool.
So repeat the question again, Emily.
What is the one video you would all like to make one day?
Of all us YouTubers, all in one place.
Yes.
Hopefully that will be July.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get the drone. I'm going to get you all in a group, and I'm going to get the drone coming down, hovering over all watching you. So you're all going, yeah, like that.
Welcome back.
Oh,
I
no.
am. Apologies about that. Had to deal with a wee something. So
Yeah.
Good,
I did
good,
explain,
good.
Kate, that you got some personal business to attend to.
yeah.
Uh-oh,
Just
Kate's
thinking.
here.
We're just doing like a get to know everyone.
Oh,
And I asked the question of what is the one video everyone would like to make one day?
And Barry shouted out porn.
I did not. You just beat me to it.
Lower in the tone as he usually does.
it's a good question. I would really like to do a video based on mums going off benefits and into work.
Hang on.
Mm.
Paul's
Just
got
sort
that.
of teach them that it's okay to take that leap
That's a good. That would be a good video.
and
Paul.
retrain to go back into work. Although that's what I'm trying to do, go back to work.
Phone.
Paul Draver says Barry's killing the British Batman top shelf. Good chap.
Phone.
Oh, we're still live?
I'm Batman.
Oh,
I'm Batman.
I thought this was just general conversation. Whoopsie.
I'm Batman.
I think
Oh, go on, Emily.
the
Coffee
video
time.
I'd like to make. I don't know really. I've got like maybe like a guitar video with like my favorite band, Green Day, but I know that's probably.
Oh, and Chopper's Rule says a video that goes viral.
I was about to say the same thing myself, actually. A viral video.
Maybe one day.
There's a friend of
It's baby steps and everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you build your channel up, you get your supporters, you get, you know, the support of the community, you know, and it's basically the world's your oyster.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, at the end of the day, Emily, you've got a real talent.
Oh, thank you.
It's
You
like
know what I mean? You know, and I'd love to see you with somebody, you know, doing a swimming session with somebody famous. You know what I mean?
That'd be amazing.
I'm going to stop to phone guys just to have a wee smoke, okay?
okay.
If anyone wants to ask any questions, feel free.
Because a friend of mine's like going, I want to do like a viral video, but a friend of mine who I watch in Australia called Gives a Minute. He did a thing where he got because he likes to do like swimming and he does like you got this snorkel mask. It's like one of these complete face snorkel masks, and he did literally he was testing it just see how it was. He got over 1.5 million views on it.
Wow.
I was like, and he was like, he couldn't believe it. All he did was literally
Hi, Creative Poojar's channel. Thank you for joining us. I want someone else to make my videos.
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Oh, like the big YouTubers like PewDiePie and bloody thing like that. They get everyone to edit it for them, don't they? They can afford to pay him to do it.
See, I don't mind editing. I actually like editing because I can watch my video back and then think, why did I do that in the first place? So I'm like, yeah.
Well,
There you go, Fawn. Emily will do your videos for you, Fawn. There you go.
I don't edit. Pixie does mine. But I keep saying I'm gonna learn.
I mean, because like obviously I've got my Mac. I use like iMovie, but obviously I want to get. Is it Final Cut Pro? I think it is. Yeah. But it's like 300 quid.
As I say, you could have all the best equipment in the world. You could do this, but as long as it's the content you got to come up with.
Yeah.
And if you can do the contents, the cheapest budget, doesn't matter how much it costs, you'll get people to watch. And
exactly.
Cooper's put, I don't have a talent. I just annoy anyone. That's a talent.
Heckler, I think it's called, isn't it? A heckler.
Yeah, because I've got that talent as well.
But yeah, chat. Feel free to ask us any questions. This could be like a live Q&A, because that's something I want to do as well. A live Q&A.
Yeah, I did one of those the other week purely about baking. If anybody got any questions regarding, and Kate come up with a good one. Were it croutons? How do you do croutons? I
never knew how to do those.
Yeah. Well, same as I say. It were a simple enough question, but it was, that sort of thing that we were looking for. If I'm making this, and I openly admitted on the question and answers, I'm 55 years old and I cannot make the perfect Yorkshire pudding. I cannot get them to rise for love nor money. So we had quite a few in there saying, I'll do a tutorial video on, do you do this before? I've tried everything, but I don't know whether it's
like going back to Yorkshire pudding. My other brother, he did a Yorkshire pudding, like a few of them, and they literally put them in. It rose so much, we had to take the other shelf, and he had to cut the other shelf out of it because it rose so much. It sort of baked over the other shelf.
It sort of exploded.
Yeah, exploded and went over into another shelf. She's like, "What the? What do you mean?"
Equinox said, "What's everyone's new project?"
Next project. I am going to make a cup of tea in a minute. That's my next project.
My next project is I'm going to be doing donuts.
Mine is because I'm going on holiday next week. I'll probably be like daily vlogging it. So like you'll see a video every day we're down there next week. So that's going to be a challenge to get out.
We're going to the Isle of Wight in August. The same as we've said, there is some lovely scenery out in the Isle of Wight. Pix will be doing the drone footage. Plus we'll be trying to do live streams as well while we're there. We're both going to be like vlogging together. Fast and Philly says editing is good but stressful trying to get one video out per month.
You try to do one every day, that's stressful.
Yeah.
I tried that last year. I tried to do daily vlogging. I think I lasted about 3 weeks. I went, I've had enough of this.
Chopper's Rule says a monster go-kart with a 1200cc street bike engine in it for a fire truck I can drive with Cookie the cat.
Oh, cat would be like that.
Yeah, Steph is going to be like daily vlogging with me as well, so that should be interesting to.
Thorn Draven says I leave for a Algonquin Park just over a week, starting to freak out a little bit.
Why?
I don't know whether you've seen any Thorn Draven stuff, Kate or Emily, but it lives in Nova Scotia in Canada. And the last one that he put up was pictures that he took out when he'd gone to visit his brother, and some of the photographs are absolutely breathtaking.
He's a very good photographer. He's full.
Yeah, it is. So I urge everybody to go over and support Thorn Draven. Same as Barry says, is an absolutely brilliant photographer, and some of the scenery, some of the photography is absolutely breathtaking.
For a few quid more for, we can even big up a bit more for you if you want. We don't mind. That bit was free. Anything else we charge for that, I'm afraid.
So Barry's my manager now, you see. Mine's a slow one, gradually getting together time-lapse clips. Oh, that should be interesting.
Time-lapse is a good one to do. I've done a couple of time-lapses. It's
time-consuming.
Yeah, it's very time-consuming.
A time slap on me eating my dinner. That would be funny.
Well, you see,
slow-mo.
Yeah, the thing is, with time lapse, you can either slow it down or you can speed it up. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of it. You know, parts you want to speed up, you can, and others that you know.
Under my playlist, random videos, there's a couple of moon time lapses and a sunrise time lapse as well. I've done that one. Good. That was like sitting there and watching it, just taking the pictures of it, going, "It's cold here. Why am I doing this? It's too cold. I don't like this."
And an Eagle VP made a confession the other day. You know, like how he does the Monday drone review when he does it on the green screen and everything. It was saying like he tries to film them in advance, and he might do like, let's say, 2 or 3 in a day. And he says the only downside of it is, he says, I kept having to go and change my top.
Yeah.
So he says I didn't appear in the same top in all of the videos. Yeah. So he says, you know, I'd film one, he says, then I'd go and get a different top on and film another one, and then I'd go and get another wardrobe change. You know what I mean? He says, and that was the only downside of it. When you wanted to film in advance, he kept having to do a wardrobe change because he hadn't got the same top on in each video.
I know what you mean, because when I did my music video, when I did the what was it? The Sticks one. It's in the obviously I'm playing different characters, so I'm sitting there going, "Oh my God, I've got to change my tops."
Yeah, and the problem is, Barry,
forget which one you put on. Have I put it already?
Did you come in and think, "Oh bugger, I've got the wrong top on. I've got to go and change it again"? Hiya, Mary.
So next time you watch when I do the view from the loo videos, you will find when I do the things that make you go and the laugh in the bath, you'll find that they are different. I'll be changed about 3 times in one video. So I stockpiled them. I did 10 of them and 10 of the things. I think, well, I'll put them in when I do the view from the loo, and I think, oh, hang on a minute. That means I've got. Oh no, I can't be asked to change it. So I just left it.
I've got pixies cold. I've got a bit of a sore throat, so
she keeps on blaming me for this cold.
Blame Pixie for me getting this cold.
Hello, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Ian Matthews is from Easy Days.
Is that the guy in the shed?
Yes.
Thought so.
Yes.
50
Ian
Shades of Grey.
He does like videos or live. He comes on Easy Days. It's from, I don't know how from Shed. So anyway.
Is it Shed?
50 Shades of Grey.
But yeah, you know, I mean, there is a confession because I was saying how this come about. I was saying I want to sort of get so many in front. But obviously, with Pixie being poorly, we've not.
Blame you again.
Yeah, blame me again. Because I've got broad shoulders.
We wanted to sort of get in front.
Yeah. Well, you know what this means, Jeanette? You're going to have to learn to edit things yourself, aren't you?
Well,
I keep on telling her that. But
and Keith said exactly the same thing. He says, well, you think, Jeanette, he says, if you learn to edit and everything, he says you could put the camera on a tripod and film yourself. Plus, then you could go and you could download it and edit it, etc. yourself. He says, by the time Chris got home from work, voila, it'd be done.
Or the computer's on fire.
Or I've buggered it up altogether.
Oh, we've got 2 cakes in the house.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean on the panel. We've got 2. Double the trouble.
Yeah, well,
I don't like that one.
Gone in the room to have a cigarette, and
then that one's trouble.
The living room on the laptop.
I knew you
no, well, actually, I'm working on a wee project in the background that nobody knows of because I don't want to put it up and then it fail. But I've recorded like a starting point of where like what I weigh right now, what I look like away from the camera, and then I thought, you know what, in 30 days when I've done the challenge, if I achieve the challenge, I'll show that I've done it and put up the everyday vlog. But I'm telling you, it's like I don't think it's going to work because I know what happens. Every time I hit a Friday, I get a cheeky Domino's, and it's like, yeah, screw that diet. It was great in theory.
Well,
You know?
me and Pixie have both been challenged to do the lemons for leukemia, and we've both said, no way, Jose.
Yeah.
The
I
what's for
don't do
leukemia?
Lemons.
Lemons for
leukemia.
leukemia.
You've got
got-
to eat a lemon.
You've
Bit
got
like
to eat
the
a
ice-
lemon or
You know, like the ice bucket challenge, that sort of thing. It's this one's for leukemia. You got to eat a lemon.
oh, jeez.
I
Yeah.
mean, I've got a dodgy enough stomach as it is without having heartburn or indigestion for days on end.
I don't do
No.
lemons.
Crimson Fantasy did it, and he said he actually head straight for the Pepto Bismol. It was that bad.
And he ate
Oh,
the skin as
no.
well.
And he ate
No, no.
But the thing is,
the person that's challenged us to do it, he didn't even manage to do it himself.
Oh,
Well,
no.
He's eaten part of it. You could do a time lapse of your baking, Jeanette Pickering, and set the camera up in front of the oven whilst cooking a cake. You could film the cake rising and baking.
Yeah,
the
but
bit
I
of
mean,
a problem there, though, Equinox, it's not a see-through oven. You'll just be looking at a door.
I'm going to say the problem is to do that, you'd have to have our oven door open, and then the cake wouldn't rise anyway.
And I'm saying with you, Chopper's rule, he's on a seafood diet. He sees it and eats it.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me. You know?
or the light diet, you eat when it's light.
See, this is the thing as well. It's supposed to be honest, right? And on the first day, it was like, so today's breakfast, because it's no carb, is bacon and just boiled egg. But by God, I fried that bitch and put it in the abab.
Yeah, but a fry up is not a fry up without a fried egg.
Exactly. You can't have. Oh.
And if you have a pizza, if you got the tomatoes, you got the pineapple, that's 2 of your 5 a day. And you can have your cheese, that's okay. And that and what else was there? You had like seafood, you can have that's healthy. That's fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Justin Fearless says he's on the liquor diet.
Well, I'm on a lager and
God.
pizza diet, so
It's like you get these like print out menus and it says like tuna sandwich without the bread, and it's like, so tuna then? tuna mayo.
You can't have a sandwich without bread.
What can I have for lunch? Tuna sandwich without the bread. Hold the bread, okay.
Okay. So just tuna then.
Yeah, I might as well just peel the tin lid off and squirt mayo into it and give it a wee mix.
Okay, that's fine. Here you go.
Oh God. So yeah, I've kind of like failed it really bad, which is why I haven't posted the everyday. But it's been pretty funny watching my footage back. It's like, I'm gonna do this today, and I know for a fact I've had like a cheesy chip or something for dinner.
You failed yesterday because she admitted she went out to the shop for a bar of chocolate.
Yeah.
That's
I
right.
hope it wasn't shite chocolate.
That's right. During your live stream, I went and got chocolate last night. It was an emergency.
That's the power of editing. You can edit it all down. It's not. We don't know. No one knows. That's the power of editing.
I'm just going to cut this bit out. Oh, they don't need to see this.
Exactly. I am on a diet. Here's my banana bar of chocolate.
This is my healthy option. Screw that.
Ian's on that. This seafood diet must be popular because Ian's on the same diet as the seafood, and he eats
Seafood
it.
diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The seafood diet is the perfect diet. No one can argue.
Don't get me wrong, I'd like to lose some weight, but then at the same time, I don't want to be like stick thin.
Mm,
So I'm like,
I'm the same.
you know,
right, Emily, I'm
Yeah.
just going to show you something.
Uh-oh.
Close your eyes.
Getting your tats out. She's getting her tats out again. I'm going to close my eyes.
I
Yeah,
remember what happened to me, Jeanette, when I stood up on camera to show someone something and my buttons were undone, my boobs were
for anything.
I missed that one as well, blood. I'm crap at this, and I.
Right. 3 years ago on the December the 4th, I had weight loss surgery. I didn't have the full bypass. I had what they call a sleeve gastrectomy. Right. This was me before the weight loss surgery.
And you got blonde hair as well. Oh, sorry, you're the one in the back. Sorry.
That's my sister. That's my mum. And the one in the background is me.
You don't even look the same.
I've lost nearly 10 stone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's passed it all on to me.
Hence why he eats all the cakes now.
So what you see now, and that was me 3 years ago.
It's unbelievable. Like, it doesn't even look like the same person.
Obviously, I did have black hair then, but as everybody knows, December, Christmas that's just gone, I had it all cut off. I had it back to sort of what my hair colour used to be. So, yeah.
I know I seen a photograph of you, or not a photograph, a video on your YouTube with you with longish hair, and I was like, whoa, Jeanette doesn't even look the same there.
Yeah. I decided in December, I got fed up sort of washing it and still looking like I'd been dragged through an edge backwards. So I've been growing it for about 10 years.
I have that problem.
Yeah, and I thought,
I have to get rollers out.
I'm going to cut it all cut off.
He is going. See you, Ian. He's off.
Serious. Can you get us a cheeky chocolate bar while you're there, Ian, please? Can I have a cheeky chocolate bar?
So yes, I've lost nearly 10 stone.
And Chopper's rule says I built for comfort, not for speed.
Built for comfort, not for speed.
But don't get me wrong, I don't. You know, I'm still big. I'm still, you know, a big person.
Beautiful.
Yep.
I'm still a big person.
And she's got tats.
You know, but
I've got 4 of them.
I don't care. I don't care. People can call me what they like. I don't care. I am who I am. Love me already. I don't care.
We can call Jeanette what we like. All right, Dave. No worries.
But it's like you know, I've had this problem all my life. People have called me names, etc. Now when I
smacked him.
Yeah. Now when I met Pixie, it bothered him more than what it did me.
Mm.
And we were going in Asda one day, and this is a true story. There were these like girls, mean girls as I call them, and they was in the doorway, and we walked past them, and they're all sniggering, and you know, that fat so and so, whatever. So Pixie's, you could see steam coming out of his ears, and I just stood there, and I went, "Yeah, Duck, I might be fat," I says, "but you're fucking ugly," I says, "and you stuck with that ugly mug for the rest of your life." And they shut up just like that. And when we came back out after going shopping, they never said a word.
Oh, what?
My mum had a t-shirt like that. She said, "I may be fat, but you're ugly, but I can diet."
Well, you see, some as I say that, but they were my exact words. "I'm fat and I can diet, but you're fucking ugly, and you stuck with that ugly mug for the rest of your life." Some as I say, it made them shut up. And
Yeah.
say Pixie was steaming mad, because you know. And I says, "Well, look, you've got to let it go over your head. You've got to ignore them." I says, "Yeah, I didn't talk to them, but it was my way of getting them to shut up."
I have to say, what I hate about being a big girl is whenever you've got friends that are slimmer than you and go, "Oh, I look really fat today," and it's like, don't you dare bring out the F word in front of me.
Please, really, you're really gonna go down that road?
Yeah. Me and my sister are different as Chalky. She's like a stick insect.
Oh, Chopper's got to get his computer in the lounge. He says he'll be back soon.
Okay, thank you, Mary. But yeah, you know, same as I say, I learned a long while ago, you know, just to let it go over my head, you know. But another thing that does me, and this was when we were living in Great Yarmouth in Norfolk. I'm sat on this seat one day, and this is the thing that irks me so much. There were 2 old ladies, not teenagers, not young kids that don't know any better. There was 2 old ladies, and they walked past me. They were going, "Oh God, look at size," you know. So I just turned around and said, "Excuse me, Duck," I says, "I might be fat," I says, "but I'm not effing deaf."
Hey.
What?
You know,
What?
and they looked at me, gone out. I says, you heard me. I says, I might be far. I says, but my hearing's still all intact. And they sort of didn't know where to put themselves.
Yeah.
You see, this is
Yeah.
the thing. You know, when I says to her, I says, well, there were two of them. And I says to these two old ladies, I says, at your age, I says, you should know better.
Exactly.
I said, you
Yeah.
expect it from teenage girls or teenage lads or gangs of teenagers. You expect it. I
Yeah.
says, coming from two old ladies, I says, you should know better. I says, and you should be disgusted with yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, obviously, because I work at McDonald's, as you all know, and obviously you get all like the teenagers and stuff in there. Last year I went back because I'd been off for like 5 months because I fell over there and badly sprained my knee.
Drunk.
Okay.
He's got spy cameras.
Another night owl.
But
That's
I've
your
been back,
claim gone.
a couple of months, and then had like the teenagers trying to trip me up and then calling me Dumbo, and I'm like, you say that to me again, and I'll beat your little ass.
Spit in their burger.
I was just about to say that. Say it again. I'll spit in your burger.
So you make sure you do their own, Emily, and then when you're doing the burgers, you go on it.
Do you know, Emily? I was fired from McDonald's at 16 years of age for eating chips out of the fryer with my hands. You know when they take them out and then they shake them and then they scoop them up the wee scoop? Well, they were just sitting there, so I was just like, they were like, don't touch that food with your hands! I was like, "That's not giving me a chip."
As at McDonald's all through high school.
I tell you, people say, "Oh, McDonald's, oh, it's an easy job." I'm like, you couldn't
No, it's not.
for a day then.
Nope, it's not. It's actually really difficult, especially if you get people complaining and everybody points the finger at everybody else.
Well, I used to know. Well, like one of my best friends. It were her daughter. She was like a manager, area manager for McDonald's. And at the time, her daughter was trying to get herself through university and whatever, and she wanted a part-time job.
Hey, choppers rolled back.
She wouldn't allow her sister to work there part-time, and she says, well, she don't work for them now, but she's in another management job, but she doesn't work for McDonald's. Basically, she says, I wouldn't advise anybody to work for McDonald's. She says, because they're right arses.
Yeah.
I can vouch for that. I completely vouch for that. Ever since I've
Thing is,
come
the
back
money's good.
from my injury, I've only been on 1 day a week, and I'm like, how's that gonna help me? But luckily, because I live with my mum and dad, they help me out. But it's not the point. I'm like,
Yeah.
No, I totally agree with you there, Emily.
The Thor
You wanna
Draven
provide for
says
yourself?
it's not easy. It's a horrible job. I was manager. And the Night Owl says, I worked at McDonald's for 6 months, so I got fired because I couldn't make it to work through a blinding snowstorm.
Well, this, same as I say, my best friend's daughter was an area manager, not just a manager of, she was an area manager. And she dissuaded her own sister from getting a part-time job there. And she says, yes, I work for them. She says, but it's only because it pays the bill. She says, don't work on the right horses.
Yeah, like I said, that I can completely agree with that because they are.
They are the worst, she says, the worst company to work for, McDonald's.
And Sports Direct.
She said, she didn't sort of go into detail. She says, I work for them. But not long after that, she left and she got another, like a high-paid job, etc.
Choppers Rule says, I live with one wife, 3 kids, 4 cats, and 2 dogs. Yep, I've had it.
But yeah, if you're not like up the manager's arses all the time, they don't want to know you. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go in, do my job, go home, and you know,
get a free McDonald's at the end of your shift.
Actually, I'm on break, so you know it's all good.
This is the thing about the one local to me. When I was 16, obviously you've just come out of school, so you're working your ass off. You're going to go to either tech or you're going to go back to school. Unfortunately for me, I chose tech. I didn't go back. And what I found, see, at lunchtime, regardless of the line, regardless that you're staff, they make you go out and line up with the customers to buy your own lunch. And it's like, by the time I stand in this line, my lunch is going to be done, and you told me not to eat on the platform. So what? You know, and then they also allow you to smoke on the premises, which people don't know. Instead of them asking their staff to go right outside of the building and right outside of the car park where they're meant to go, they allow them to smoke out back where deliveries are made. And I think that's ridiculous.
Well,
like, as a smoker myself.
I must say, we've got a McDonald's down the road. And we don't go all that often.
Mm-hmm.
But
Every
they
week.
do make the staff go over to the car park, the other side of the car park, to smoke. We have witnessed them smoking over the other side.
3 kids, 2 cats, 2 dogs, 7 chickens, and a wife. I can't forget about the wife.
It's because you've got Jeanette on the brain. Jeanette and the tats.
Jeanette and her tats.
But yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise it. Not at all. I'd be like, The only reason I did get the job was because obviously the job centre, and they were like, oh yeah, here's this job. I was like, okay, I'll apply for it. I didn't think I'd get it, and I got it. So I was like, okay, I'll just get it. I could get like another job in like a few months. I've been there 4 years now.
Yeah, but I mean, from your point of view, Emily, it's a means to an end. It's income coming in, same as you said before. Your accident, you paid your way, etc. And that's just my friend's daughter looked at it. It were paying a mortgage. She went back after having children. I've got my kids to think about. I've got my mortgage to pay, etc. She didn't like the job at all.
Yeah.
She's been there 4 years and she's still on fries.
Jeanette, because obviously your boys are all grown up. Well, bar Callum, he's growing up. God love him. But because you've another two out of home, don't you? Callum's not your only boy.
I've got 3 grown up.
3 grown up, right? So how whenever you were going from being a mum, as in being at home mum, how did you go from being that into work? Like, how did you find with getting minders?
I went back to work when my not Callum, the other 3. I went back to work when he was 2 years old.
And how did you find sliding into that?
Well, I started out working 9 till 1, but I was a machinist, but I was a specialist machinist.
Right.
And there was a factory just down the road. It was like a 5-minute walk from where I was.
Cape Creature.
Hi, Cape Creature. I went into the, into the factory. Is there any jobs going? Blah, blah, blah. Basically, and another thing, there was advertising for machinists. So basically, I got told to go back a bit later on because the owner, manager, whatever, wasn't there. So I got this phone call, can you come down for an interview now? So I went down for an interview, and because the machinist job was my speciality, they was just starting doing that sort of line. They made sportswear. So
we've got another lurker.
So my creations has been round Linford Christie's lunchbox. I'll just put that out there. Some of my creations have been round Linford Christie's. Basically, they did like Leeds United tops, etc.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you now.
They like diversified. They were doing, the biking shorts with a pad.
Yeah.
When you're racing bike, at it. So anyway, I went down, and they says, "Oh, we've already sort of interviewed somebody for that job, and we have offered that person in that job." So I went, "Oh." But when I reeled off the experience that I'd had, I went home, got a phone call yesterday, later on that day. Can you start on Monday? If you know what I mean. Obviously I've got more experience than the girl that they'd offered the job to. I don't think she knew the job. It was my experience, my expertise. So basically they knew that I could go in there, get straight on with the job. No, they hadn't got to train me or anything. And I started off at 9 till 1. So then it creeped up to 9 till 3. I was going in Saturdays and Sundays. And basically, before I knew it, I was like working 9 till 5 and Saturdays and Sundays because I was the only experienced in that field. And I was trying to get all these orders done by myself.
The night owl says, I'm a single mum with one daughter and 4 boys. That's my job now. That and fighting with disabilities, lol. You're brilliant and hardworking.
Thank you. But same as I say, I went back to work when my youngest of my other 3 boys was 2 years old. Same as I say, just on a part-time basis. But it got to the point, and I got a brilliant neighbour. Well, she lived next door but one, but she used to have my youngest for me, which allowed me to do them hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm struggling with it because
as this line of sportswear took off, they were getting more orders in because I was getting the work done, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I don't think they expected it taking off as well as it did. And before long, they had to advertise for 3 or more, 4 more machinists.
See, I find now January coming here, I have to apply for Sarah for nursery. But the nursery across there only takes them for an hour each day. And that's not, how does any mum make that work? You know, an hour, but there's no point in me walking home after dropping her off. I might as well sit there and have a picnic on the lawn.
Well, same as I said, I felt lucky because I'd got a very dear friend, and I'm still friends with her today, even though she lives in Whitby. You know, she moved to Whitby because that's where she's originally from.
Yeah.
So I was lucky in that respect that the girl next door but one offered to look after my youngest because obviously the others were at school.
Yeah.
So I felt lucky in that respect. But same as I've said, like up until the year 2000, I've worked full time.
Mm-hmm.
Not as cheap
Do
as
you
it
know?
used to be.
Sorry.
The childcare is not as cheap anymore. It's not. Unless you've got good friends
for an hour.
It is. I know people that work full time and they're just living on stuff because they've got to pay for childcare, and the cost of childcare and stuff like that is not even. It's just about breaking even. So
yeah, it's a chunk of your wages. You see, I get because I have Sarah. I have obviously the benefits you get when you're a mum. And then also you get the offers of if you start work, we pay for your childcare and stuff like that. And that's great and all, but you don't get you have to pay it out of your first paycheck and then bring them a receipt, which is like that's a good thing, obviously. But you don't, if you sign off and you get rid of your benefits, you've no money for a month. How are you holding the roof above your head that you will have to pay for when you start working? And how are you paying for the childcare in order to do the work in the first place? It's weird. And then you've got the people who have worked their whole lives who get nothing.
Night Owl, if you don't mind me asking, where are you from? We're from the UK. Rob from the Bog is from the UK. Pixies Channel is from the UK. Emily Bird is from the UK, and Kate is from Northern Ireland,
which is the UK.
And which is part of the UK.
I'm from the other side of the room to Jeanette.
It's from Australia, and Thorndraven is actually in Canada. But I was looking at that. Because we were friends, she wouldn't take any money off me. So
that's nice.
You know, it were like, you know, you're doing me a favour. So if you want anything, if you want me to do a favour for you, like she got a little girl at the time. Well, not little. She was about 8 or 9. You know, if you've got a doctor's appointment, I'll come and babysit for you, or you know, and things like that. And that's the way it worked. Oh, we've got
See, my next door neighbour has 2 boys and a wee girl who's under a year. So she's her work cut out already. We've 2 kids the same age. Her middle boy is the same age as my Sarah. So they'll be going to nursery at the exact same time as each other.
Yeah. There you go, Barry. The Night Owl, we want to visit London. Well,
I wasn't. It's shithole.
Very near to London.
It's very expensive. It's dirty, horrible, and yeah. No, I know there's lots of nice sites in London. I'll give you that. There's loads of nice sites, but to actually go and see him, It's expensive. It's very expensive.
And Barry lives there.
And I live near there, and I know.
The same as I've said. I mean, I was very, very lucky. I got a friend that looked after me, you know, that did the childcare for me. She did it unpaid. But it's like give and take, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
You know, if she ever needed a favour from me, if she ever needed me to babysit for her, I was there, sort of thing.
Like they're saying, they're trying to get people on benefits, move over to this universal credit.
Yeah.
The problem is
and you
that
get everything paid at once.
Yeah, that's paid monthly. But the thing is, if you transfer over, you could wait another 6 weeks or 8 weeks before you actually get your first lot. By that time, everything's built up. The rent goes. People go, well, you're not paid, so therefore we'll evict you. And there's been rumours of people.
It's a cycle.
Yeah, it's people that literally have had enough and committing suicide because they just cannot afford it.
Do you know what I think is disgusting?
They don't realise that withholding your benefits for that amount of time, people are going to get into arrears with the rent, going to get into arrears with the electric, the gas, the water rates, the council tax, etc. And it like has a knock-on effect. So by the time you get your first payment, basically it's in one hand and out other.
And it says, where would you recommend then?
Where would we recommend? Birmingham. Not Birmingham.
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 Do you know what annoys me about the UK? Well, not over here as such, but more over there. You guys have that TV show. We have it too. Don't pay, we'll take it away. You've probably seen it. I think it's disgusting. I think some people are wee dodgy, fluffy people, but and they do clock the system. But this one wee man, I had to feel sorry for. He had literally nothing, and he had his wee cup sitting, and he had a cup of tea, and he was petrified to open the door. And when he opened the door, they came busting in, and we're taking your property. What happened to him was he was coming back out of work. He went and done a bit of work, and he was working for a charity shop. He wasn't earning money. He was just doing it. But because he was doing it over a certain amount of hours, the job centre got wee bit fluffy about it. So they took his benefits off him for 6 weeks, which also counteracted his housing benefit and got it stopped. And he was getting kicked out of his home because of the fact that the benefits office stopped, all because he just didn't want to look like he was receiving it and not giving back. And that's not nice. That's not fair. He lost everything.
Doing a voluntary job that is not getting paid for.
And they tell you got to. And they tell you now you must. If you've not been out for so long, go and do some voluntary work. So it looks like you're doing something.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can only do so many hours because you still got.
The Night Owl says Nottingham. I think that one's just as bad as the
best place to go visit is the Yorkshire Dales.
Never been to Nottingham.
I'm from Nottinghamshire originally, and basically it's like anywhere really. You've got your bad bits and you've got your good bits.
And that's why you don't want to go to Nottingham, because Jeanette's from there.
Well, not actually from Nottingham itself.
Back in a minute. 2 secs, phone's game.
Boing.
It's for you.
It's for you.
You know, and Nick says that universal payment is a disaster. Yes, we've all said it's a disaster.
Definitely.
Most definitely. You know, I mean,
when does it kick off over there? For over here, it said May, but there's no way it'll be May.
I don't know. I've not had any notification or anything about mine being paid.
Do you have PAs in the job centre?
A what?
Personally advise you, a PA. You have to see them every 6 months.
Sign on or anything.
See, I don't either, but I get a call to an interview every 6 months about work, about going back to work. And every time I go, he issues me onto a Princess Trust course. And these Princess Trust courses are taking me from my local area about 3 hours on a train to a completely different location. And I have to do that every morning at 8:30. I says, I have a 2-year-old. Where am I putting her at 8:30 in the morning? Am I allowed to bring her with me? No, didn't think so. So how they expect, and they're like, I'm sure you've got somebody. No, I don't have anybody. I don't. I'm a single mum. I don't have anybody living in my home that can help me. I don't have my family because they all work. And no, I don't. So I'm stuck in this cycle of being looped, and what I want to do and what they're telling me to do are two different things. Like I want to open my own baking company. I want to either do that or work for an IT company as doing the phones, taking complaints, doing stuff like that. I want to work what I actually know, what I'm good at.
Marie!
You know.
Hi,
And it's
Marie.
like, no, that's not good. Like they said, there's nothing in bacon. Well, there is. There's plenty. You could work for anywhere if you have the health and safety under your belt. And they're saying that there's nothing in computers, but ICT and computers are the way forward. I thought, you know,
Night
the technology.
Nice. He says, I have a good question. Have any of you been to see what's left of Bodham Castle? Never even
Never
heard
heard of it.
No.
What castle?
Bodiam. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Bodham Castle? Bodham Castle?
Bodiam Castle?
I've never heard of it. Marie says, hi, Pixie.
Hi, Marie. Hello.
And as you can guess, Marie, Pixie gave me his lurgies, gave me his cold.
Which Marie is it? Is it Marie with a green picture? Nice Marie?
Yes.
Always says, hi. Hi, Marie.
A lot of people have issues with drugs and drinks, gives them a payment in one go and just asking for trouble. You know it.
Yes, I agree.
This is what gets me mad. You've got drug addicts on a methadone program. You've got alcoholics getting help. But what about cancer patients?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the thing about cancer patients is it's a postcode lottery, basically.
Yeah.
You know, and I disagree, you know, with this totally. You know, they're giving methadone programs to the drug addicts. You're getting, you know, alcoholics getting help.
They pay alcoholics to drink.
Yeah, yeah.
If somebody paid me to drink.
I know.
And then the whole cancer thing is a postcode lottery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, going back as well, Pixie's auntie had cancer. She was going through radiotherapy and chemotherapy.
Mm-hmm.
And she just felt lucky that she was given this experimental cancer drug. She was just lucky. And she's still here to tell the tale. Now, that just goes to show the thing about the postcode lottery is regarding cancer treatment. Because she lived in South Yorkshire, she lived in Sheffield.
Yeah.
She was able to do this. It was just like a trial for this new cancer drug.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and now she lost all her hair, but now she's getting fit, she's growing her hair back, etc. But the only downfall of it is because she's had that much invasion from the chemotherapy, etc. She's open to a lot of, like, if she were to come here, we've both got colds. She can't be around people that are really ill as regards flu, viruses, etc., because it's left her immune system that low that you know she can catch anything that's going. But she's testament to the area that she lives in, that she was able to get this experimental drug. Now you think of all the counties and whatever in England, some of them counties are on a tight budget and they won't prescribe that, you know. And this is what I'm saying, we being a postcode lottery, it all depends where in the country that you live.
Yeah. See, I hate how the way they operate things, and I've seen it firsthand over here. Now, before I give birth to Sarah, I gave birth to Sarah in 2015. In 2013, I was diagnosed with cyclic vomiting syndrome, where I go on a fortnight of booking, and I can't stop. It's exorcist style, head spinning the heap. I can't be in the light, can't be in the dark. It's really, really strange, but I go through it every fortnight. Or every other, like, sort of in a month's time. It would be if, like, for women, it's always during the cycle. I get it. So, you know, women sort of know what I'm talking about. Men probably do too, but you know what I mean. So anyway, that's when I get mine. And it impacts. So I got put on ESA by the job centre. And it was coming in fine. I then was pregnant with my Sarah, and I was called to one of these interviews, and they ask me all the same questions. They do all the same checks. They test your reflux. They test everything, and they see what medications you're on. Now, back then, I was on like 6 or 7 different ones, metformin, something for your gastro and stuff like that. Everything was fine. And they asked me one question, which was the big head turner. They asked me, was I depressed? Now, being pregnant, you say depressed, instantly it's a So I said no. For the first time in my life, I'm on top of my world. My pregnancy is actually making me feel a lot better. Instantly, ESA was took from me because I'm no longer depressed. So what do they only issue it to people who are depressed now? Do you know what I mean?
Says I have bipolar, type 2. The mental health services are crap. The lack of out there is shocking. I totally agree with you, Equinox. And this is what irks me about this NHS today. Like me, I've worked most of my life up until the year 2000. I've paid my national insurance, and the first time I want any help, because as you know, I've been going through a lot with me knee. First time I need anything, it's, you know, wash your hands of you. There's nothing we can do for you. And this is what irks me. Yet they're giving drug addicts methadone and whatever, and you've got people out there that genuinely suffer from mental illness that you know, sort of go away sort of thing.
Yeah.
They don't take the mental illness issues seriously.
It's disgusting. Disgusting.
Well, I know for a fact that if you people who have got drug issues or gambling issues, they'll help them more than a normal person, and they will give them money, things like that. And me, where I've got my COPD and things like that, where I've got anxiety, depression as well, I applied for the PIP because I can officially dress and wash myself. I'm not entitled to it.
That's ridiculous.
I'm like, all right. But every time I go for the job interviews, job centre every 2 weeks, and say, look, you know my situation. Oh, we've got a job for you. What's that? Warehouse work. Hello. Dirty, smoky environment, lifting things. I have lung conditions. I don't think so.
No. And this is the ridiculous thing. They expect you, despite your condition or your illnesses, to, you know, they've just got to snap their fingers and you'll walk into that job and say, yeah, I'll do that job. But physically, you can't do that job.
It's like you have people like on this PIP thing they've come out with. There's cases of people that are in wheelchairs. It was on the whatever it was before, and because it changed over, they had to be all reassessed. And they was in the wheelchair, turned up, or it was actually one of them who actually had a leg amputated. They took it away, saying, "Oh no, you can still work."
Well, this is the thing. I mean, when we lived in Great Yarmouth in Norfolk, I was trying to get because Callum is special needs. I was trying to get at the time it was disability living allowance. Benny's trying to get on me. I tried to get disability living allowance for Callum because he's special needs. And one of the accounts, it were a specialist centre for children with special needs, etc. She came out to the home to visit us. And she had got a prosthetic leg. She had lost her leg in an accident. So she came out to the house to visit, and we'll fill in, because she was there basically to help us fill the forms out. And this is no word of a lie. For the reason that she had got a prosthetic leg, she was deemed as abled. Even though she'd only got one leg, the other one was prosthetic, she was deemed as being able because of the prosthetic leg.
Because she could walk, yeah.
Because she was deemed as she could walk, etc., even though it was a prosthetic leg, and that is no word of a lie.
That's ridiculous.
Loads of cases of it around that stuff. There's loads of cases of that. People like veterans who've come out the army, who've had their legs amputated, don't get nothing because technically they can't walk.
Same as I say, the country is going to the dogs as regard, you know, who they're treating, who they're not treating. And Equinox says, without my meds, I couldn't function.
I know that situation.
You know, you have got to fight that tooth and nail to get what you're entitled to. Same as I said. I worked up until 2000. I had a bad accident at work. I hurt my back.
She had an accident. She shit herself.
I had an accident at work. I did go back to work after the accident, but I found that I couldn't do the job.
It's like the other half. Dad, he's riddled with arthritis. He had an accident at work. He's sort of went. He had like disability allowance and all that stuff. And he was coming up to his. He was 64. So he was coming only a few months to his 65th birthday, so retirement age. They sent him in to reassess him again. Said, "Oh, can you still? What you think we can still work?" He went, "I'm coming to retirement age. I've not worked because of my accident and things like that." "Oh no, you still got to come in for the interview now." So he went to the interview. The bloke who went to the interview said, "Why are you here?" He goes, "Well, they told me to." He said, "I don't fucking believe." He literally said, the bloke went, "I can't believe it. Why they sent you in? You're near retirement age. You're riddled with arthritis. You had a complete knee surgery, which was completely fucked up, and things like that. And you still." He went, "Oh, I'll just say everything's fine." And they just had to chat with him instead.
And Just Beck says, "I'm deemed able to work, but I can't." And Equinox says, "My friend who had his leg amputated had to go for regular meetings with his social just to prove things hadn't changed." But why should
his legs grown back?
Exactly.
And Topper's Roll says, "I have a back problem and was sent for a job lifting house bricks onto pallets. The guy took one look at me and said, 'Why did you send you?' And he says, 'I don't know.'" We see this as the thing with me. When Atos were doing the assessments, I mean, it's a big controversy over this Atos thing. I'm on employment support allowance, and I went to one of these things, and believe it or believe it not, they deemed me fit enough for work. I'm the same. I'm riddled with arthritis. I've got 3 eroded discs in the bottom of my back.
And to top it off, you're married to Chris as well.
Watch it, Mazel, send the boys round.
The boys round.
According to this Atos, I was fit enough to work. Now I appealed against it and I got it reinstated. All this
things that I got. They sent the list when I went for mine. They sent you the list through, and they sent all the questions you answered. I said, "Well, I never answered that question. I never answered that question." And I got a phone call. "Oh, yeah, we got a thing." I said, "Well, he says here that these questions, these were never asked for me." He went, "Oh, they must have done." I said, "No, I know they wasn't asked for me." He went, "Oh, you have to replay it. Just put the phone down." I went, "Okay." But there was a Channel 4 documentary. I don't know if you see it. They actually did an undercover thing into this PIP thing. Supposedly went to work there undercover, and they actually say some people who are supposed to be medically qualified, and they're not. And basically, they've already made the decision before you've even walked into the room. Some of them, they pretend they're typing the thing, and they've already pre-done it.
Yeah. Well, this is another thing as well. When I got supposedly deemed well enough for work by the Atos people, I appealed against it. But in the meantime, I'd made an application for when it was DLA.
Yeah.
Right. And I got an automatic letter back from the DLA because Atos have deemed you well enough for work. It were an automatic no. So when my benefits got reinstated, because I was on like, a standard payment while it were all being sorted out. But in the meantime, this PIPs had come into play. I applied for the PIPs and I got it. So I appealed both the DLA and and when I went in, I says, "I have been deemed that I am not fit enough to go to work." Atos, the decision they made was overturned, and now I am back to my full benefits on the employment support allowance, and I have got a higher component for the mobility of PIP. No, the standard mobility one, but the higher component of the other one. So, then I got it will have court thing, where you got appeal court type of thing. And on the panel there was a doctor, supposedly.
Random life production.
Hello.
How about all but I'm working?
There were 3 people on the panel. One was a doctor, one was a judge, and one was like what we call a lay person.
Sweetheart, I'm gonna have a lie down. I'm feeling a bit dodgy. See you later. Bye.
So you sit in front of these three people, and basically, as soon as I told them that the DLA had not given me the DLA because basically Atos had deemed me suitable for work, and that I'd appealed against it and got it, and also in the meantime I'd applied for PIPs and got that. Basically, right, go and wait out in waiting room. We'll call you back in about 5 minutes. Goes back in. Yeah, you've got it, and you've got like a certain amount of money because, you know, you wasn't giving it in the first place. So I got back pay from that. So it just goes to show. And I say to people now, you know, if they're saying you're fit for work, if you've got that medical proof that you're not fit for work, then appeal.
Yeah. Because I was in, well, no, I do the hospital radio. I was in there and I was listening to one of the conversations with this guy. He was talking to a doctor and he was going, oh, but yeah, but all you got to do is sign this. It doesn't mean anything. Oh, yeah, if you sign this, I don't have to work. If you sign this, I don't have to. There's genuine cases out there who cannot work, who cannot get this PIP, whatever, and you're trying to sod the system up. I feel like I've just literally grabbing him and just kicking the shit out of him because I just want to have a go at him.
The thing, my employment support allowance was up for review just recently, right? So they wrote to me and says, oh, you've got to come on Monday the 23rd of April to this assessment centre. Last time I went, I was in the office 5 minutes and the lady sat there and she says, obviously, you're one of the genuine ones. That'll be all for now. Tick, tick, tick. And I were in and out in 5 minutes. Now I got sent this appointment to go to be assessed again. And I should have gone on the 23rd of April. But in the meantime, my doctors had had a form to fill in from the employment support allowance people. And basically, doctor rung me, can you do this? Can you do that? No. And obviously with all the trouble I'd had with my knee, she knew it was true. So basically, they sent that off to the employment people. And then lo and behold, like the week before this assessment, I got a phone call, you know, we've just received, you know, the form that your doctor's filled in. You haven't even got to come for an assessment this time. You know, benefits for another 3 years.
All right.
So, you know, it's, how can I put it?
Swings and roundabouts.
You've got the genuine people, Barry, and then you've got the shirkers, as I call them.
Exactly. I know exactly what you mean.
That, you know, that play the system the best way they can. They're getting, you know, the same as I was only saying the other day. Pixie could finish work. He could claim carer's allowance.
Yeah.
It could claim council, you know, get his council tax paid. We could get his rent paid. But for the fact that Pixie works 45 hours a week, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could claim them benefits if he wanted to.
Yeah, but would he be better? That's the problem. Would he be better off or not? That's the problem, isn't it?
But same as we've said, I know, you know, I mean, he goes out and earns a wage. He pays the rent. He pays council tax.
Pays for season tickets.
Yeah. but what I'm saying is, he could quite easily finish work and become my full-time carer.
Yep.
And we get his rent paid. We get his council tax paid. We get a whole lot of things if we wanted to.
He can become my carer if he wants. I don't mind.
Hey, wipe it, you're off.
Oh, go on, Chris, please.
So there's your answer, Barry.
We can vlog from the bog together, Chris.
Yeah, Pixie ain't wiping your ass, he says. But yeah, so I mean, this is the whole thing, you know. You know, we could play the system if we wanted to.
Yeah, but we don't know how to. That's the problem. So people know how to play it, and you think, how the bloody hell do you get away with that?
Well, that's it. I mean, you know, some of these that are claiming benefits, claiming DLA or PIPs or whatever, they've got, you know, all these luxuries, you know, and Pixie chooses to go to work.
Exactly.
He chooses to pay his way.
There's a spate round where we are. They're actually getting shit on. No people with the blue badges, parking badges.
Yeah.
They're getting shit on there because they were parking in spaces they shouldn't be because it wasn't their badge. It belonged to a family member or things like that. So they would go in and they would see the parking. They'll park up at the disabled bay. They had the thing and then they would check it who it belongs to. The person will come. I said, "Is this your badge?" They go, "Oh no, it's my granddad's." "Oh, where is he?"
Yeah,
"Oh, he's just gone in the shops." "All right, we'll wait for him then." And they go, "No, he's not here." "Okay, we'll just take your badge away and you tell you he can reapply it. Why he's lost his badge? Because you're mistreating it. What you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah,
You've now lost your badge."
Exactly. I was just about to say, in order to get that blue badge, that has got to be solely for the purpose of transporting that person, you know, to wherever they want to go to, if they want to go shopping, etc. But if you abuse that and use it when that person's not there, you can get done for it.
Exactly.
And same as you say, it's like the benefit system. A lot of people out there abuse it. And then you've got the genuine people that genuinely can't work. You know, are getting all the hassle, or, you know, you've got to go for this assessment, you've got to go for that assessment. Same as I said the other day, Barry, if I were to sit here reeling out tablets off that I take a day, we'd be here for a month of Sundays.
And you shall like a maraca.
But yeah, I mean, you know, we're laughing about it, but it's true. I mean, I could sit here saying I've got arthritis, I've got high blood pressure, blah blah blah, you know, and I could go on for ages. But I don't do that.
No.
And Barry knows where I'm coming from as regards my mum dying, and my philosophy is now you live each day as if it was your last, and you're thankful for every day.
Exactly.
You know, and Barry understands that philosophy because he lost his mum about the same time as I lost mine.
Yeah, June last year.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm not one that'll sit here moaning about, oh, I've got this wrong with me, I've got that wrong with me. You've got to live your life. You've got to get on with your life, and you never know what's around the corner.
She may not moan what's wrong with her, but she moans about Chris quite a lot. It's quite funny.
Always moaning about me.
It could be worse, Chris. What was while she's picking on you, she's leaving somebody else alone, isn't she?
Yeah, I Kate James. But yeah, same as I say, it's easy to sit here and say, oh, you know, woe is me, I've got this, you know what I mean?
Woe is me.
But I mean, Barry knows, I mean, Emily knows, and Kate knows, like, last night we had the biggest laugh. Yeah. And laughter is the best medicine, because if you don't laugh, you sit and cry.
Unless you're diabetic and you need insulin.
So we all laughed about the cream pie.
Oh God.
I have a sister-in-law that has to sit on her bum, doesn't want to work. Yeah, I've got brothers like that. and I'm not talking about Martin. And
Equinox says, my friend has just had a run-in with someone about her blue badge. She was asked, why did she have one when she can walk, bearing in mind that they knew nothing about her? Well, this is the thing. You get judged all too quickly.
Yep. Because my other half has got a thing called COPD, which is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. It's basically hyperflexibility, things pop out, blah, 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 things like that. And she's got the blue badge because she'll say her knee could dislocate just like that.
I'm not saying, Barry. That's the problem.
And she's got the badge. People go, what you don't? They look at it and go, why have you got the badge? Well, it's not a disability. Is not what you can like. All right, some disabilities you can see, some you can't see.
Well, this is it. There's big posters out there. Not all disabilities
are visible.
Yeah.
We've got a spate on the tube now. If you ever come to London, there's a thing on the tube. Now we got the badges that say I'm pregnant, can I have a seat? We now got a blue badge that says I'm disabled, not physical disabled, and you're supposed to give them a seat as well now, because a lot of people, like say, are not not visible disability, so they can't see.
Well, this is what irks me as well, Barry. As well, it's like I've got on a bus before now, the front seats are for the disabled people, and it says, please give up your seats to a disabled person or somebody with a pushchair, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Now, this woman sat on these disabled, as I call them, disabled seats. She was a young woman, and she got about 3 or 4 bags on the seat at the side of her. So I'm just stood there. I've got 2 walking sticks. I walk with 2 walking sticks. So I gets on the bus. It might have been the tram even. But I'm getting there, and I'm sort of stood there waiting for her to move these bags. So she's looking at me, and she says, what are you waiting for? I says, I'm waiting for you to move your bags and your backside, because it clearly states on a poster, please give up your seats for a disabled person. And then she sort of quirked in, well, what am I supposed to do with these bags? I says, you know, Duck, I says, you can shove them up your arse for all I care. I'm disabled, and these seats are for disabled people. You haven't got a disability, plus she's taking another seat up by putting 3 or 4 shopping bags on the seat.
I hate it when they do that, Jeanette. You know me. It's one of my views and lose that was people who put bags next to them, and when you say, "Excuse me, can you move your bag?" They go,
we gone out.
Yeah.
You know, as if I was sort of like invading the privacy or invading the rights or whatever. And I says, look, Duck, I says, there's a sticker there, and it says, please give up these seats for people with disabilities. I says, clearly, 1, I says, you're not disabled, and 2, I says, your bags are taking a seat away from a disabled person, e.g. me. I says, so either move your arse or move the bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chopper's put there, I've made a few tracks for disabled people. I've given to them for free. Well done.
Well done, Chopper's rules.
Yeah.
And Equinox says I could claim for a badge with the bipolar. Well, same as we've just said, Nick, not all disabilities you can see.
Nope.
You know, and same as I say, this what irks me about, you know, it's like another thing as well. I'm going back to the thing. We went down to Asda one day, and directly outside our Asda is like the walkway where you walk up to the Asda.
Mm-hmm.
And then either side of the walkway, there's one disabled bay either side. Now, there is some round the corner, but them and these 2 outside were full. So we had to park right over the other side of the car park. Bearing in mind, I have to walk with 2 walking sticks. So we're walking towards the Asda, and who should come out and get in a car that was parked in the disabled bay, no blue badge, no nothing, was a woman of Asian descent.
Yeah.
Barry probably knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So I just stood there, and, you know, same as I say, and I just said, excuse me, Duck. I says, are you disabled? I says, and I can see that in your car that you haven't got a blue badge. I says, now to park in them, and it clearly says on the signs outside Asda, to park in these spots, you can be fined for not displaying the blue badge, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she got no blue badge, and you know, and
I just popped in for 5 minutes.
I says, I've got a blue badge, Duck. I says, now I've just had to walk right from the other side of the car park. I says, and as you can clearly see, I says, I walk with 2 walking sticks. So she turns around and she says, well, I were only in there 2 minutes. I says, I don't care a toss whether you were in there 2 minutes or 2 hours. You were parked in a disabled bay. 1, you're not disabled. I says, and 2, you haven't got a blue badge.
Yep. As I see what the other Kate's put, I had bowel cancer and a bowel operation. Took a lot of a small bowel. Half my colon. I'm battling every day, suffering chronic pain, arthritis. That affects other parts of me. I had a radar key. Yeah. And also, Equinox put, my pet hate is women who and pushchairs who on buses taking up wheelchair spots. Well, now I don't know where it's running, but I know in London it's now law. If there's 2, like they've got 2 spots for wheelchairs. If a wheelchair comes in, they have to give that spot up. Yeah. The person the person who can claim, say, look, all right, then I'll give it back. Can I have a free ticket for the next bus, which they're supposed to give? But you get a lot of people go, no, I'm not giving up my space. I'm not giving up my space for no one. It's just, but
you see, the thing is as well, Barry. I mean, like, let's say me and Chris and Callum get on the bus. Callum is polite enough if he's somebody, an elderly person, pregnant woman, or anything, he will get up and give his seat up for that person.
That's because he's been brought up well. That's the way it is. But just don't do what my friend did with that. This is a funny story. He was on the bus with all of us. There's a few of us on the bus. He got up and sat down. The woman sat down. We're being polite. He turned around and said to her, "So when's your baby due?" He went, "I'm not pregnant." And then we just started laughing at him. But she was just a big woman. That's all it was.
But to say, I mean, same as you said, Barry, there's a way of bringing your kids up. There's a right and a wrong way. We've always taught Callum to be polite, and if he sees somebody that's elderly or whatever getting on the bus, he automatically stands up and give it a seat. And so does Chris. So does Pixie.
And kiss your parents goodnight before he goes to bed as well.
Yeah, and he still even though he's 15, he still gives us a kiss goodnight. same as Barry said, it's the way you bring your children up. We've always, and we went to parents' evening on Wednesday night, and every teacher that we saw said is polite, is a honest to teach, is a brilliant lad.
Did you go? You talking about the same Callum? There you go.
But another thing, same as I say, when my kids were growing up, I'd got like 2 toddlers and a kid in a wheelchair, in a pushchair, and that irks me as well. They can see you struggling to get on the bus. Yeah, you get the odd person saying, "Oh, can I give you a hand with that, duck?" And they take your pushchair off you, and help you with it. But then you've got some ignorant bar stools that just sit there and let you struggle.
Exactly. Copper's going now because he's going to bed because it's 11:45 there. So 11:40 there. Take care, Chopper. You have a good one, mate.
Have a good night, and I'll speak to you again soon. And I hope you get my message and everything. You'll have to message me back and let me know that you've got it okay.
Yeah. It's to say, my disability. I've got a secret disability. I support West Ham. That's my disability, so I don't know if I can claim for that one. I get a free season ticket.
It's coming back to you teach your children manners and everything, but some people, like in this day and age, if out of sight, out of mind comes to mind.
Whoa, it's getting mad. That's a Kate's place.
You know what I mean? You've got some people that, out of sight is out of mind sort of thing. They couldn't care less what the kids get up to. They couldn't care less what the kids are doing while, we're not one of them parents. We'd like to know where Callum, he don't socialise very well because of his special needs.
But you see that? Did you see that thing that's been in the news about some schools that they're ditching the traditional clocks or digital clocks because kids can't tell the time properly?
What?
And they're saying, and the parents are blaming the school for not teaching them. You go, well, hang on a minute.
What?
Hang on a minute. You're supposed to teach your kid how to tell the time, because they say you surely when you was at, like, say, junior school, infant school, whatever. I remember when I was there, they always taught you the time, but on one of those you move the hand to the clock. Yeah. And now they're saying, it's like secondary school, they're saying now they're ditching it because kids can't tell the time because they only look at their phone.
Well, when I first started school, Larry, and this is showing me age. When I first started school, we used to use blackboard and chalk.
Yeah.
And that was sort of like in the infant school, etc. When you first start school, we used to use a blackboard and chalk.
Yeah.
And Equinox says, I'm going to copy and paste something from my Facebook wall I posted a couple of weeks ago about something that happened on a number 24 bus. But you see, it's that's society, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what we live in, unfortunately, now.
And sort of back in my day, them sort of children were called latchkey kids.
Yeah, latchkey kids. I remember
that. Barry can remember that as well. They used to call them latchkey kids because
their parents were both working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parents were out working.
After a certain age, secondary school, they trusted them and say. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a few stories about people who latchkey kids. I'm not
But
saying.
you see, Callum has got his own key, but that is in case of any emergency, like when I have to go to the hospital and Pixie's working.
Yeah.
You know, if I have to go to the doctors, you know, he has got that. So he's not having to wait about, or he's not going to have to go to a neighbour's. But he's 15 years old, you know, and it's not for long, if you know what I mean.
All I'm going to say about latchkey kids, most of them were female, and they were nice and innocent before they met me. They weren't after a while. Let's just say that. That's what I'm going to say.
But yeah, you know, I mean, it's same as I say. Callum's got his own key, you know, but we don't like leaving him on his own for too long because Callum is typical. He'll not get a drink, he'll not get anything to eat, etc. He'll wait, you know. So that's one of the reasons why we don't like leaving him too long. And as I say, it's only like in case of emergency, if I've got an hospital appointment, if I've got a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, it's like when I'm at work, I see in loads like the parents are either just sat talking or they're like on the phone and they're letting the kid run around.
Exactly.
And I'm like, I'm carrying hot food. What if I spill like this food and this drink all over this child?
And it'll be your fault, not their fault.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Marie says, my mum always said to me and my brother when we went out, remember how you act, it reflects on me. And that is true.
Yeah.
Right. People's rudeness never ceases to amaze me. You couldn't make it up if you tried. Earlier, I was on the number 24 bus coming back from town when a gentleman in his late 50s boarded a bus. Nothing unusual there. The bus wasn't packed and there was plenty of seats to sit down on. Again, nothing unusual there. Oh, a package, baby, package. Yeah. After boarding the bus, he asked the lady who was sat in the seat back from me if he could sit down again. Nothing unusual there. Then she replies, yes, no problem. He then asks, can I sit next to the window? To which she graciously obliges, gets up and allows him to sit down. The next bit, well, I'll let you judge for yourself. So he sits down in the lady's space where she was sat originally. He then chucks his bag on the seat. Oh, Gordon Bennett. So not only had she gave a seat up for him, she put the bags there as well. So this lady couldn't sit back down. Going back, there's a bloke, a delivery driver's just knocked on the door. Could you take a parcel for number 4?
50 quid, say.
You see, this is what we do. I know that if we're not in when the parcel arrives, any of my neighbours will take it in, and it's vice versa. And that just reiterates the thing. We've took a parcel in for number 4. You know, he will shove a card through their door and say, well, your parcel's at number 4.
Yeah.
I looked him, shook my head in disbelief and said, how rude. I wasn't nasty or aggressive. To which he looks at me and says, what the fuck you looking at? I replied, excuse me. He then muttered something under his breath, which I couldn't make out. And it's typical.
There you go.
But yeah, say like if that was like, say someone like my age, I'm 26, yeah. Say if someone my age did that, everyone would be like, oh, look at her, she just did this, did that. And I'm like, but because they're older, they shouldn't do that. They should have respect, even though they're older, if that makes sense.
You see, this is going back to what I said about the 2 old ladies that walked past me and were sort of commenting about my size and everything. And I says, you should be disgusted with yourself. You're old enough to know better. Now, kids, you can understand it.
Yeah.
But 2 old ladies, you know what I mean? It's you. I was always taught respect. I was always taught to address my aunties and uncles as auntie so-and-so or uncle so-and-so. You know, I didn't say, oh, you know, and Callum always refers to us as mum and dad. You know what I mean? It's a respect thing. And Equinox says, he then continued to give me filthy looks whilst muttering stuff under his breath. The whole of his journey, which ironically was only 3 stops. How I never sparked him out, I don't know. Well, you see, this is where we're going back to, you know, you've got to pick your time and a place. You know, I spoke up to these old ladies because I thought, what the hell? You know, 2 old ladies, you should be disgusted with yourself for making that remark in the first place, within hearing distance of myself.
Mm.
And you can expect it from kids, but not from 2 little old ladies walking past me.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, yeah. And same as we've said, you know, they call the younger generation for being disrespectful to the older generation, but they're just as bad.
Yes, that is true. That is so true.
Yeah.
Especially
you see, me and Emily are on the same wavelengths. You know, she knows what I'm talking about. You know, it's not just the young that are disrespectful. It's also some of the older generation.
Yeah.
Curious. Any of you paid on Monday?
Sometimes I am, yeah.
Right, well, it says here that Monday the 7th of May is a bank holiday.
Yeah,
It's 2018. But Monday isn't the 7th.
No, it's a week on Monday.
Yeah, no, they'll probably give you a heads up.
Yeah, it's probably just giving you a notification that if your benefit is due on that day.
Yeah, if you're supposed to be paid on bank holiday, if you get any bank holiday money get paid. Sorry, I start again. If you get paid on a bank holiday, you normally get paid the Friday before.
Right. Okay.
Or
so if it's a Christmas or anything like that, you know what I mean?
They're supposed to pay you the last working day before the bank holiday.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So it's a week on Monday that, because I know, because when the doctor made my appointment yesterday for the blood test and the injection, it's on next Thursday, and that is the 3rd. So I know it's like a week on Monday.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to give me some money, are you? We're all going to Kate's house. She's just been paid. Right. Who's having pizza? We're going around for pizza.
Yeah. And the Chucky Bar. A McDonald's.
Kentucky Fried Chicken Pizza.
Yes! Funnily enough, I started this live stream at 11:15.
I know, I'm just thinking what the time was.
Believe it not, it is 10 to 3.
Yeah, I just thought what the time was. I'm going on. I said, I'm feeling a bit hungry. I wonder why. I went, oh, shit.
You know what I was going to ask you is actually, what is your longest video you've ever recorded? Here we go, Jeanette.
Yeah. It's same as I say. Normally, I just do like an hour and a bit. But I've done Pixies good in background. Last week I did 2 3-hour 3-hour live stream. But this is just the thing. If the discussion's right and you get people on the panel, etc., you can get a big discussion up. You can get, all sorts of different subject matters.
Because when I did my first live stream last year, I was going, I'll just do it for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Before I knew it, it was like an hour and a half. I'm going,
You sort of get carried away in the moment.
Yeah.
Get this discussion going, and then other people. The
longest.
I started at 11:15.
Yeah, the longest video I've put out, the actual video, not live stream, I think it's about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I think.
Have to say the longest video I have ever recorded, and still to this day have, is actually, let me check, 9 hours and 45 minutes long.
God.
And it is literally me lying in bed going,
I'm laughing at you.
Wait. You got a 9-hour video of you lying in bed?
Me lying in bed, sleeping.
What's it called?
No joke.
Sleeping.
No joke. I recorded myself snoring to see if I actually snored, to see if they were just taking the mickey out of me, and it turns out I actually do snore, and rather badly. So sounds like a tractor starting up.
Yeah. There's a guy that I keep going about this guy that gives a minute in Australia. He did a thing where he gives a 4 minute of his life every day. So literally 4 minutes. So if he starts at midday, it'll go up to 4 minutes, no editing, 4 minutes stop. The next day it'll be from 4 till 8. But he did it when he first started it. He started it at midnight when he was going to bed. So from midnight till 6, it was just him sleeping. So 4 minutes. I was like, why are you doing this? He's like, nobody's watching it. 4 minutes of you sleeping. No one wants to watch that. So when he did come out, because he did it for a whole year of 4 minutes of his life right round without missing a day. And then he started again. He said, well, because the last time, because I was sleeping, nobody watched it. So he literally stayed up right through. So it's like literally midnight till 4 past, and 4 past to 8 past. It was like.
And Marie says, if they that ignorant, imagine how they raise their kids. This is exactly what I'm going back to, Marie. I mean, as you know, none of my kids have ever been in trouble, never been in trouble with police, never done drugs, etc. And it just goes to show that you're doing something right if your kids has never been in trouble. I mean, my eldest is 32, you know, and
she doesn't look young enough, old enough, should say, does she?
And Equinox says, here's a question for Peeps. What's the worst job you have ever had?
Working what of current job.
Being married, Chris, isn't it?
Yeah, that too.
Worst job, bloody hell. I suppose working in the warehouse was one of my worst jobs. No, my last job, working in the deli counter, was my worst job, because it was literally repetitive. Must do this, must do that, must do this, must do that. You're going, oh god.
Well, you see, most of my working life, I've been a machinist. So basically, it's
yeah.
You know, I've been a machinist. I've worked for different companies, but there is certain.
I'd say all my jobs have been crappy jobs.
Of that is, you know, jobs that you're given to do. You know, I mean, you think, oh God, not them again. There's certain aspects of the job that you like, and then there's certain aspects of the job that you don't like.
We know what Emily's worst job is. She's doing it now.
Yep, that's so true.
Potter burgers instead of fries.
And you know what gets me as well? Like when someone orders, they go, oh, no salt on the fries, please.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
why'd you go to McDonald's for a salad? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, and sort of they're gonna make just a batch just for you without any salt on. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
They do actually, because we've done it before.
I know.
Cook a fries. The salad can't have any salt on.
It's like mother half sister. She's got wheat allergy.
Yeah.
So she wants a Big Mac, but she doesn't have it with the bun because she's obviously got a wheat allergy.
Yeah, see,
so make it without the bun and things like that. But what makes me laugh about McDonald's, you see these people going, these greedy so and so's, who go in there, can I have 2 Big Mac meals, whatever, like all these different fries. Can I have this? Oh, can I have a Diet Coke?
Diet Coke, yeah.
Hello. What's the point?
I've got an ex-brother-in-law that it's called celiac, isn't it?
That's the one, celiac. That's the one.
Wheat intolerance.
Yeah.
I mean, he has to bake all his own bread. You know, if he goes out to a party, he has to take a plate with his own sandwiches made with his own bread, etc.
Yep. And I accidentally tasted one of these.
The only chocolates that he can eat are roses.
Mm.
They are the only ones he can eat. Yeah. Chocolate-wise.
I don't know because I say she came around. We had like a party. She had like they made her own like the wheat-free stuff for herself. They kept it aside. So I tasted some of it. Goes, how the fucking hell do you eat? It tastes like cardboard.
But same as I say, I mean, I've got you know, ex-brother-in-law. Me were married to my sister, like, and you know, like funerals or parties or anything, he has to take his own plate of sandwiches, basically.
Mm. On the flip side, what was the best job you ever had? Well, I paid her 20 quid and she was quite... No, anyway.
Current job.
That's when I used to work, was about 18. I used to work for Burton's Menswear. And that's cool because I used to get on with everyone. We had a laugh there and it was a good job. Get on with the manager and you get on with everyone. If you get on with.
He only worked in the menswear department so we could measure the inside legs.
Damn right.
I think mine was like, I know I've only had really this like Mackie's job, but I did volunteering work and I really enjoyed that because everyone there was amazing. It was awesome.
I must say, I worked in one, going back to the factory thing, and one of the worst places they've got their own little cliques. You feel like an outsider when you're not included in that little group, and you know you're sat in the lunch hall or whatever, and you sat by yourself. Nobody wants to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's, you know, it's one of the places I worked at, and you feel like a right outsider because they've been there longer than you. They've got their own like little cliques, and you know.
Hello, Sarah.
Who's that? Say hello.
Sarah. I won't put the other voice on because it might scare her. I won't go, hello. Sarah, you just woken up.
You're not. This is what she wants. She befriends you. She cuddles you, and then she kicks over your. What? No! Don't. Oh,
Sarah. Yeah, do you want this pencil? Yeah, Sarah, you can have the pencil.
What is the name for your sort of person, Barry?
Just the one.
No, you know I'm only joking.
I know.
Well, I'm going to head off now because
Yeah,
I'm
me
going to
too.
go and do some holiday.
Much longer because Callum will be home from school and I need the toilet, etc., etc.
Didn't need to know that. Thanks, Jeanette. I didn't need to know that.
I'm not telling you what for, but I
can guess. Is it okay to give you 5 minutes if I were you?
I want to thank everybody for coming in and making such an enjoyable, and same as Marie said.
Thanks for inviting us, Jeanette.
Enjoying yourself, and it's true.
I'm a good boy. I was a good boy.
A lovely panel on this morning, and Mr. P's having a lie down. I think the steroids is kicking in, but hey ho.
Good night, Chris. Chris, go to sleep. Go to sleep. La 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 la.
Barry's singing you a lullaby.
Chris, go to sleep. Right, yeah, thanks for inviting us, Jeanette.
It's fun.
I want to thank everybody for the continued support, and I'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm going. You're still live, Jeanette.